Guys, tap that screen. How about live goal? We are going to start taking guests here momentarily. Me and the crew used to do her. Guys, Nemo is here. My backup is ready. Let's get those taps up, and how about the live goal here? And we're gonna rock this thing. Reset that. Bill, Biv DeVoe. Now you know. Never trust a big butt and a smile. Good shit. Guys, glad you're here. Keep tapping that screen. Keep tapping that screen. I'm going to give you guys one more song. While we wait to see who comes up, if we get any Trump supporters, if you voted for Donald Trump, we'd like you to pop in the box. Or if you're over on the tube or on Twitch, give us a ring. That number is pinned above my head. That number is currently active. There you go. It's my prerogative. That's a payment that didn't actually happen. There was a bar that ran out of beer. I mean, we were really glad that the Scots were here and we had a great time with them, and they certainly drank a lot, but nobody drank Boston out of beer. That didn't actually happen. Also, they left Bud Light. The bar didn't actually run out of beer. They still had Bud Light. So like if they still had Bud Light, you know, technically they still had beer. Rabbinic reasoning. Hi, did you vote for Donald Trump?
Good. How are you? I was just wondering.
Hi, did you vote for Donald Trump?
I didn't vote, but I was
How
just
old are you?
wondering.
I'm sorry. No, before we get started, how old are you and what state did you vote in?
I'm 19 and I voted in Florida. Now
Okay.
again,
Now, are you a
can,
Trump? Okay, since you didn't vote for Donald Trump, are you a Trump supporter?
can I finish my sentence? Like I was trying
No,
to ask.
actually not, because I have a format. So, did you? If you didn't vote for
Right.
Donald Trump,
I was gonna ask.
are you a Trump supporter?
No, I lean towards that way.
Nemo, what's up, my friend?
Not much. I could almost hear the slur that was
It was
coming.
just I don't know. I don't know what that was going to be, but I didn't want it. I just don't know. I don't know. Anyways, uh California has problems with red states can't match its economy. Yeah, I mean every state has problems. You know, just who's got more problems than the other. By the way, I saw a phenomenal video today, and I wish I had saved it or favorited it or something. I wish I had done something with it, because I loved this video. Um, it was a video of a guy who said, it was a guy who said, oh, we got someone in the box here. I'll tell you in a second. Let's see what we got here. Oh, I tried to accept them. They didn't come up. Okay, never mind. Guys, if you voted for Donald Trump, we'd invite you to hop in the box over here on TikTok, or you can give us a ring on the phone line. We appreciate you guys as we go through this. Tap the screen. Help out with the live goal. Do the same thing with Nemo. Those things help push us out through the FYP. Yeah, I know. I don't care enough, Courtney. I don't care enough to do that. I'll just tell you what the video was, because it's easy to just tell you real quick. Basically, it was a guy who's like, yeah, people are who say, things are the same. Things are the same. We talk about, it's two sides of the same coin. He's like, for example, my dog was drinking his water out of his bowl and spilled some, because he drank a little messy and spilled some water, and I stepped in it and my sock got wet. And then I was walking in the woods and I stepped in a bear trap, and my leg got broken and all of my tendons and muscles got shredded, and my sock also got wet from blood. He's like, but see, my sock is wet either way, perchance. My sock is wet either way, and so therefore it's the same thing. It's the two sides of the same coin. See? I was like, God damn, that's a great analogy. Jacob, hi, did you vote for Donald Trump?
I'm 18 now, so I didn't vote for him. I would vote for the Republican Party in our next election.
So you support Donald Trump?
Certain things, yes.
Well, you just said that you would vote for him in the next election, which he doesn't even qualify for. So if you would vote for him,
I said I would vote the Republican Party.
The Republican Party is Donald Trump. That's their entire platform.
It's not.
Actually, it is. What was their platform in 2024?
How about Thomas Massey?
What was the Republican Party's platform in 2024?
Well, you muted me, so I couldn't say what I.
Yeah, because you just kept talking. What was the? Thomas
Massey.
Thomas Massey just got kicked out of the party. That's a great example. Thank you for bringing up Thomas Massey. He literally just got kicked out of the party because he didn't toe the Donald Trump line. Thank you for proving the point. Exactly. Donald Trump is the party, and if you don't agree with Donald Trump, you get fucking primaried and kicked out. How about John Cornyn?
Cornyn also got primaried out.
Well, I
Yeah.
can't really speak because if I speak when I'm not supposed to, you like to be a dictator. Like you tell me.
Why don't you cry a little bit harder? I thought you were 18. I guess you really are a child. You can go somewhere else if you want to whine and cry like a little child. Or if you want to have a conversation like adults, we can have a conversation like adults. If you sit up here and you say that you're going to support the Republican Party, understand that the entirety of the Republican Party only supports Donald Trump. If you don't support Donald Trump, you get fucked. Marjorie Taylor Greene will tell you that. Thomas Massey will tell you that. John Cornyn will tell you that. Anyone who goes against Donald Trump gets primaried. Their entire platform in 2024, they didn't come up with a party platform. They just said whatever Donald Trump says is good. So if you're voting for the Republicans, you're voting for Donald Trump.
Okay, that's fine. By the way, adults would have a civil conversation.
Would they?
They would.
Cool. Well, then maybe you should learn how to do it.
You're the one that's yelling.
I'm not yelling. I'm just from Boston.
Oh, and I'm from Tennessee.
Cool. I guess you should
Cool.
learn how to. I guess you should learn that other people talk differently in other parts of the country. I'm not a country bumpkin like you. I talk differently than you do because I'm from the East Coast. We speak fast and loud. Anyways, now that we've gotten that out of the way, why would you support Donald Trump and the Republicans?
So first of all, my dad was in the military. I was 5 years old.
I don't care. I don't care about any of that. Why would you support Donald Trump and the Republicans
That's
after
what I'm
everything
getting
that's
at.
happened? No, dude. Donald Trump has been president for a year and a half, and he's fucked
Oh my
everything
gosh.
up in America. I don't give a
He
fuck
hasn't.
about your. I don't give a fuck about your stupid anecdote and your dad in the military and blah 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 blah. No one fucking cares. Why, after a year and a half of Donald Trump fucking this country right up its ass, would you still want to vote for him? Oh, that's right. You're 18 years old. You've probably never had a real fucking job or paid taxes or had to pay for your own fucking health insurance or done anything or bought a house or any fucking real thing, which means you're completely insulated from the real fucking world. That's probably why.
Well, as a kid in the adoption home, no, I pay for everything I have. Thank you very much. I drifted out of the adoption home because of what Joe Biden did. He didn't help the foster care system. Not at all.
Your foster care system is run by your state, you fucking idiot.
Yes, but Donald Trump also passed many bills to help.
Your
No,
foster
he didn't.
care system is run by your state. If you want to talk about I didn't drop him. He just ran away. If you want to talk about foster care, that's run by your state. Tennessee blows. Move somewhere that doesn't have a shitty fucking I'm sorry that you had to deal with that. I understand that maybe you didn't have a choice, but fuck, dude. I'm not doing this. I'm not. Jesus Christ. Fucking children.
The fuck was he on about? Trump passing a bunch of bills for the foster care system? What in the fuck?
I don't know because it's not even possible because your foster care system and all of that shit is run by the states. It's not run by the federal government. Rigatoni, hi, did you vote for Donald Trump?
I did.
How old are you and what state did you vote in?
29. And I voted in the state of Alaska.
Okay. Why do you still support Donald Trump as of June 2026?
The federal income brackets have became permanent. Exactly what I voted for.
Why are you saying those?
Vote- Yeah, usually on federal elections, you vote on federal items. Usually not emotional shit. So I voted for a federal thing, and it's what became to fruition. So it's been phenomenal.
Okay. So
I just found it quite weird how you talk to a young kid like that as an adult.
Oh, I'm sorry. If you want to tone police and bitch and moan, you can go somewhere else. If you want to talk about politics and have a real discussion like adults, we can do that. Cool. The complaint department has officially been closed.
Let me ask you something, man.
So
What,
anyways, if you want to talk about the income brackets, what income bracket level are you in?
24. I'll end up probably 35.
What's that?
I trade the market.
Well, how much do you make per year?
Right now I'm at 392K. My assets are probably worth 1.6 in my Schwab. And that's what
I didn't ask what your assets were. I asked how much you made in a year.
Yeah, I made 312 off Dell about 4 weeks ago.
I didn't. I'm so sorry. None of us fucking care. I just wanted to know what your income was in a year. That's all. We don't care about your
Nice.
assets. Don't care about your trades. Really, none of that. I could talk to you about
Well, that's what
my
I do.
trades and okay, cool. I don't
So it
care what you.
fluctuates.
I literally just wanted to know how much you make in a year because I'm trying to figure out where your income bracket is. That's all.
Yeah, that's fun. I'm in the 24 right now, and I'll probably end up in the 35.
So, how much of a tax break did you get under Donald Trump?
A lot, man. You
No,
wanna do
I
math?
didn't. I didn't ask for a vague number. I'm saying specifically, since you voted for it, and this was obviously a very important thing. Exactly how much of a tax break did you get from Joe Biden's tax plan to Donald Trump's tax plan?
The 16% bracket got dropped down to 14%, so that's 2% right there.
So,
The 28 got dropped down to 24. That's 4% right there. The 39 got dropped down to 30. 37 got dropped down to 35. That's 2% right there.
That's
So we
not
can do
how
math.
percentages work.
that's not how that works.
That's definitely how they work.
Not whenever it's a progressive march on tax rates. No,
It definitely is.
it would only apply like that if the entire amount was
The capital that you earn throughout the year. So from $1 to 12,000, you're taxed at 12%. From 11,000 to 49,000, you're taxed at 14% now, which used to be 16. From 98 to what is it, two something, you're taxed at 24, which used to be 28. So come on.
Yeah. So I hate to. Okay. So I just want to clarify one thing real quick. So you didn't like Biden's tax plan. That's why you voted for Trump this time.
No, we've been on the same one, buddy.
Okay,
I'm just
cool.
not
I'm glad we clarified that because now that we've clarified that we were still on the same tax plan, every single lower marginal tax rate stayed the same under the big beautiful bill. The only marginal tax rate that changed was the top one that went from 39.6% to 37%. I
Yep.
literally am looking at it right now. Your tax bracket did not change. So why are you lying about it?
No one said it didn't. It became permanent under HR 1.
You literally just said that Donald Trump did it when he became
Through
president.
the TCJA, yes.
No, that's not what you said.
What are you fucking? I never said anything else. I never
You-
made a claim that it was
you
the first or
literally-
the second.
Oh, I'm sorry. So what you're saying
That's
is, so
just your
why did you vote
Adderall.
for him? Why did you vote
It's
for
your
him this
Adderall
time?
speaking,
Oh,
buddy.
I'm sorry. Why did you vote for him this time then?
Look at your eyes, buddy.
Hey, bud. I'm so sorry that you didn't understand my question because you're so fucking dumb. I asked you why you're still supporting Donald Trump as of June 2026. I mistakenly assumed that you understood the words coming out of my mouth and you weren't a total fucking imbecile. So I assumed that you were saying that Donald Trump dropped the tax bracket this term because I was specifically asking you why you were supporting him now. But since you've gone back to 2017, 9 years ago, cool story. Awesome. You support Donald Trump for something he did nearly a decade ago. Nice job. Anyways, I'm talking about right now that he's completely fucked the economy and fucked America in so many different ways that we could get into. Why do you continue to support him?
I done told you. That's why I voted. Permanent brackets.
I didn't ask why you voted for him. Goddamn, get the fucking cotton balls out of your ears. Why do you still support him? I did not ask why you voted for him. So take a moment and understand the question I have asked you and try the fuck again.
Less Adderall, simpleton.
Bud, I'm not the one with the comprehension problem here. Can you please understand the question and try again?
You clearly are because.
Holy fuck. Nemo, do you want to try? I don't want to talk to him.
Yeah, listen, hold on. It's pretty simple. If you were on less Adderall, you wouldn't be so quick on the mute button, buddy. I clearly stated that I still support him because he did what I voted for, you dumb fuck, which is the permanent of the federal bracket. So take less fucking Adderall, and maybe you'll be able to comprehend anything without fucking hitting a mute button for 1 second.
You feel better.
That's it.
You sure?
2 peas in a pod here. One's geeked out on fucking Adderall. He can't even pay attention. And the other one's fucking sitting under a Nemo. So come on.
What?
Less Adderall, you stupid bitch.
What?
You're geeked on
One
Adderall.
is sitting
dude. Anybody
under
can see it.
Nemo.
Look at your eyes.
Dipshit. I'm talking to you. What'd you say?
You're
Sitting
jacked
under
on
Nemo?
Adderall.
Okay, buddy.
Yeah, you are. That's why you haven't even rebutted it yet, because you take Adderall.
I'm so confused right now.
He still
So
hasn't
keep being a
answered.
big
He still
pharma
hasn't
shit.
answered my fucking question, and I
It's
haven't.
right.
And I don't take any Adderall, Chief. So I still don't understand what your. I still don't understand what your deal is. And also, you said something about the guy behind Nemo. Do you want him to talk to you?
No, I've answered your question twice.
You did not answer my question. You
Here
can't
we
still
go.
support somebody for something that they did 9 years ago. Specifically, okay, I'll try to explain this. You know what, Nemo? I'll try to explain it one more time. I guess I'm a glutton for punishment. I specifically am asking that question, and we are specifically trying to understand not why you voted for Donald Trump. We understand the fact that you like that there was the TCJA and there was a 2% reduction in your tax bracket. There was a 2% reduction across the board for basically everybody, including my tax bracket. So that's fine and dandy. That was 9 years ago. What we are specifically asking about is 9 years have passed. Donald Trump didn't change anything. He has now been president again for a year and a half and has fucked up a lot of shit. So if you're saying that you just support him for that one thing you did 9 years ago and you cannot articulate a single other reason that you support him since then, you're just really fucking stupid.
Okay, listen close.
I was trying to remember which company currently has the, I guess, patent, the original patent for that med that he kept hammering the name up. I think it's GSK now, because it bounced around. I think it's GSK. Something tells me he has stock in that company.
Something tells me that is entirely correct. Also, we're not going to play the game where you say the name of a substance over and over again. Yeah, you can say it all you want, but you're not going to continue to say it on our live and try to do that thing. I know what you're doing. We're not fucking idiots.
Yeah, no, I know that the patent on it has run out. Like, you can get generics, but you can also still get, like, I guess, brand name, I guess is probably a better way of putting it. Whoever owns the brand, right?
Yeah, guys, I guess I can fool my pea-brain followers, because that's what I was just doing right there. Nemo and I, we were fooling you guys with simply acknowledging the fact that what he said was true, that he dropped the marginal tax bracket rate 2% 9 years ago. Okay. Now we want to talk about now.
Also, am I crazy? Because the percentages, like, he was running through them, and, like, I understand, I guess, what he was saying, which is, oh, this bracket dropped by this much or whatever. Mm-hmm. But you can't just, like, add up those percentages and then say, oh, well, I'd save this much. That's not how that works.
No. Nope. Because because you got the buckets. You're filling your buckets, and then you have to calculate that way. Like, that was just dumb. I don't.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was MAGA math.
That was real quick. Thank you to Tally. On the Green app, he said the generic name is actually placenterol.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, Jay, I see you down there chirping in the chat. That's absolutely not the way that you're going to get brought up. So you can apologize if you want down in the chat, and then maybe there's a chance that I'll bring you up if you apologize. Real quick, thank you to Wesley over on the tube. Hi, Matt and Nemo. Chat, get your Mad Matt shirts and mugs. Half the proceeds go to the Victory Fund in memory of Charlie Kirk. It's a great cause and a better troll. Happy Pride. Much love. Guys, you just got a couple of days left through the end of exactly, Ari, placenterol. That's the Adderall sub. So through the end of June, if you get a mug, a T-shirt, or a tank, half of those proceeds are going to go to the Victory Fund. We're going to add everything up, and it's going to be I can't wait to tell you guys what that donation is going to be. Also, if you just want to go and donate to the Victory Fund, please feel free. I would say you can just go to victoryfund.org, read about them, and send them a donation directly. I just strongly recommend it. They are so great at supporting LGBTQ plus candidates for office. Actually, our friend, Hot Girl Politics, Jess, she told me that that she's going to start hopefully working with them next year to run in Colorado, which I think is fucking great. Also, thank you to Wesley Pillow. One more time, it says, in nasally operator voice, your complaint has been accepted and will be ignored in the order it was received. Have a great stream and much love. Thank you, Wesley. Appreciate that. And also from Joel, I'm a progressive and haven't looked into this housing bill enough, but it seems like it doesn't do nearly enough. Would it be a good thing or is it a scam? Either way, Trump is refusing it. From what I've read about it, Nemo, is that it's like, it's kind of 85% bullshit and like 15% okay. Like, I think most of it's performative bullshit that has no teeth. Like, there's no like, that says a lot of things, but there's no actual enforcement measures or ways or mechanisms to get things done. I think there are maybe a few different things in there that are okay, and yeah, exactly, it's better than nothing, but I don't think it's very
I missed the first part. I'm fighting with my old electric company because I just found out I've been billed for the last 3 months despite having moved. So I didn't hear that first part. What's the 85% thing?
No, I was talking about the housing bill that Trump won't sign. The bill. I was like, yeah, I kind of think that it's like 85%. Like performative bullshit that has no teeth, and then there's like 15% of it that is like, oh, it's actually not bad.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah. We absolutely do need to build more houses. Just as a rule of thumb, absolutely. But also we need to reckon with the fact that there are more empty houses than there are homeless in this country right now. So, that if the idea is, hey, we're going to solve homelessness or whatever, I don't know about that.
I don't think we're going to. Also, thank you, Tammy, on the Blue app. Said, I can tell it's going to be a doozy of a night. I haven't really talked to anybody today. I really haven't been out and about or talked to anybody. So, I have no idea what's going on here. So, yeah.
Yeah, I talked to a few people early this morning, and it was weird.
You were on very. I saw you on with Doug. I messaged Doug. I was like, tell Nemo to go to bed.
Oh yeah. I crashed though. Right after that live, I passed the fuck out. Yeah. It was weird. So Doug got like a few people, and they were all basically kind of low-key doing the exact same debate method, which was, I'm just going to say stuff and not actually engage with your debunks of those things. I'm just going to whatever, and oh, hey, now I'm going to run away.
What the fuck? Like, why? Nobody wants. Nobody wants to talk now. Also, I mean, God, after what happened today, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
Also, real quick, thank you to Secret Squirrel on the PP. It says, got my Mad Matt tank. It was 108 out, but I swear it felt like a comfy 99. Well worth every penny. Thank you, Secret Squirrel. Very very thrilled that you got that. And once again, half of the proceeds going to the Victory Fund. Who we got in the box here? Oh, is this an op? Somebody? I don't know. Heidi, did you vote for Donald Trump?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to jump in.
That's okay, friend. You have a good one.
You too.
Thank you, Daniel, for the memo. He said, these political lies have developed a new super ability, slur senses instead of spidey senses. Yep. Legit. Like, you can just hear it. You can hear it in the way that they are talking, like the cadence, the sound of their voice. You can just hear it coming. And thank you, Tammy, for the memo. He said, for all MAGA morons you have to deal with tonight. Well, one so far. Or, well, no, I guess two. Never mind.
Somebody asked what happened today. That would be Iran hit a ship in the Strait of Hormuz and closed it back down. Now, that's weird. It's weird, you guys, because I could have sworn that Donald Trump said that Iran did not control the strait any longer, and it was absolutely open to shipping no matter what. So weird.
Yeah. I definitely saw something from Trump, I guess, yesterday or the day before, bragging about how gas was down 60 cents. And then I saw something from Trump bitching about how oil is not down. And apparently he's going to, go after the oil industry? He's going to, sue Exxon and Chevron and all these big oil companies? I mean, that's not how that works. You accuse him of price gouging. That's not how that works.
Maybe somebody should tell him. I honestly, at this point, guys, I'm willing to try anything. Why doesn't somebody tell him that the libs would hate it if he nationalized oil? Because then it would be, ooh, he would control oil. The federal government would control oil. Ooh, bad. Don't do that. Don't do that. We would hate that. Do not nationalize
I would feel
oil.
So owned, man.
Oh, God, he would just own the libs. We would be owned because that would be you, Donald Trump, taking over the oil. That's what that means.
Yep. Yeah, please don't do that. Please don't.
100% he would believe that too. UA Fish. Hi, did you vote for Donald Trump?
I'm sorry, Matt. I totally didn't mean to do that, buddy. I was sitting here trying to tap your screen. You know what I'm saying?
You're good, friend. I didn't think you were.
Well, while you're at it, though, Matt, if we're asking Donald Trump to do things we would hate, hey, Donald, do you think you could give us universal health care? That would be really cool.
No,
Don't do that.
You can't do it like that. You can't. You got to. What you got to do? You got to reverse psychology him. You got to be like. You got to make it. See, either it's his idea and it's brilliant because it's his idea, or it's a thing that would own the libs. You got to make it a thing that would. It's gonna own the libs, right?
That's right. I meant to say you would own us, Donald Trump, if you gave us all universal health care. We would be so upset about it.
It would be
the other thing we'd be really upset about, too, is if you not only nationalized the oil, but also went with some kind of green new energy deal where you invested a whole bunch of taxpayer dollars into a new kind of infrastructure that allows for the expansion of mobility without using gas motors, Don't do that, dude. We would be so mad about that.
The green
Thanks,
is
Matt.
not. It's not like green energy. That's not what the green is. The green is it's the color of money, and it's green with envy because the libs, they would be green with envy because Obama couldn't do it, and Obama is so jealous. Obama is so jealous of you that caramel complected man turned green with envy.
W's for UA Fish. Hey, it just goes to show that not every guy with a fish in their profile is a bad dude. There you go. Jim, hi. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Hello. No, but I would if pew pew to my head and I had to.
If what?
If I had to, if there's a pew pew to my head and I was forced to, I didn't think either were viable, Harris or Trump. I think they're both morons.
So do you support Donald Trump and what he's doing?
No, not necessarily, no. But I would over what Democrats want.
So you do support what Donald Trump is doing?
Not necessarily. I think I think we need to tear the whole thing down and rebuild it, type thing. You know what I mean? It's like you and I could probably both agree that Donald Trump is awful, and I guess I'm just angry. I feel like Donald Trump.
See, here's the problem, Jim, is that we can agree that Donald Trump is awful, and then you somehow turned around and thought that a woman who had a law degree and an economics degree.
Well, a woman,
excuse me, I'm in the middle of a fucking sentence. You somehow turned around. What's that?
You just gave the game away. You said
I know.
woman, that's the problem.
I know that's the problem.
Yeah, that's the end of it. Yeah, that's what Michelle Obama said, yeah.
What do you mean that's what Michelle Obama said?
Yeah, when Stephen Colbert interviewed her and they spoke about that, because the gender gap is wider than it ever has been in
I'm
history.
so sorry.
I was talking, but I'll just let you go.
Oh, yeah. No, after you interrupted me while I was in the middle of my sentence, you decided that you needed to. That's where we got off on this tangent.
You asked me a question.
So, no, we didn't ask you a question.
Yeah,
Nemo just pointed out
you
that you
what
said
area,
a woman.
dumbass, and I told you.
Excuse me.
Are you a dumbass?
Nemo just pointed out that
You're
you
a
said
dumbass.
you're just going to keep interrupting, huh? You don't understand how this works.
Go ahead, talk.
Stop interrupting. Be a good boy and stay on mute now. There you go. So anyways, what we're trying to say is that you, being they were just both so stupid and dumb, you looked at Donald Trump, a rapist, and a guy whose professors literally said that he was the worst student that he ever had, a guy who's declared bankruptcy 6 times, a guy who's a complete, utter failed businessman in every sense of the fucking word, a man who cannot get a loan in the United States of America. Banks will not loan to him in the United States of America. That's why he had to go to like Deutsche Bank and shit like that to get loans. That's why he was in trouble with them too, by the way. Anyways, you looked at that and you were like, yes, the woman who was an attorney general, a senator, the vice president of the United States, who had a law degree and an economics degree and graduated summa cum laude from fucking Howard University. You looked at her and you were like, yeah, they're both the same. They're both equally bad. That just means that you are fucking stupid. That's all that means. So whatever else you have to say, go for it. But just understand that every single person here knows exactly where you stand, and you have no credibility.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, my college degrees say otherwise, but
your college degree doesn't mean shit. You literally just said that you would vote for a rapist over the vice president of the United States who had. Do you want to turn? Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah. Cool. Are we done with your anecdotes now? No one gives a fuck about your stupid college degree. Yeah, it was. You just said my college degree would say otherwise. That's called an anecdote. That's an anecdote. That's a personal story. That's a personal story to try and prove your point. You don't need a personal story to prove your point. That's called an anecdote.
Were you raised by a single mother? You're fragile. So the Democrat National Committee did a $20 million study. The purpose of it is a 2-year study to understand young men. The gender gap, and my source is MS and Now, Steve Kornacki, the gender gap is wider than it ever has been in history since they ever first started recording that data. So at the end of the day, what I'm saying is that Trump won the popular vote, right? So it's
Hey, Jim, quick question for you. I am so sorry for interrupting you.
Now,
Did
if
you
mute me
just
again-
fuck off? Did you just tell?
Hey,
Did you
nigger,
just
nigger,
tell?
nigger, nigger.
There it is. There it is. There it is. Absolutely. Hey, fuck off, Jim. And by the way, we do love the TikTok shop. We love the TikTok shop. The TikTok shop is the absolute best. Have you gotten your copy of People's History of the United States yet? There it is, Nemo. There it is.
I didn't catch it. What did he say?
I got a message that he told one of our creator friends that he said that they were going to bash their teeth in, threatened to dox them, and then apparently he threatened to lynch a black man last night. So yeah, there is that. So and thank you, Crystal. I appreciate you letting me know about the gift thing too. So yeah, that's why. Oh yeah. Oh, Jim in the chat says if you have to mute, you lost. Says the guy who just dropped the N-word 6 times. You're right. I should have not muted and blocked you, you piece of utter fucking shit. If you'd like to come to Boston sometime, I would like to give you a tour. We have many historic curbs in the city of Boston. I would love to show them to you.
Yeah, I've heard they taste really good.
They're made of granite, Nemo. Granite.
Oh, that is fancy. It's a solid dental plan. Yeah. Getting a bunch of teeth removed is very expensive. But in Boston, it's really cheap. Terms and conditions apply.
Terms and conditions may apply. The fucking gall. It was just, Nemo, what's funny is I was up with Crystal earlier, and I said to her, I said, we're basically at the point, hey, friends. By the way, hello to we love all of our friends. Hello to all of our friends who are watching. Hello to you guys, to our creator friends. Speaking of, so I was up with Crystal, and I told her, I said, I think we're down to 3 types. I think we're down to 3 types. We're down to the slur. They're going to slur. And either they're going to just come up and do it right away, or they might wait a little while. But there's going to be, okay, so you got that one, perchance. Then you've got the 19 to 22-year-old guy whose one issue is abortion or something else morally adjacent. Basically, usually abortion, but sometimes they really want to get into it on the trans issue, whatever.
Yeah.
But mostly abortion, right? So there's that guy, and then there's the person who comes up and wants to talk policy, and then gets absolutely fucking wrecked, and then they pivot to trans people.
Yeah. I mean, I think that hits all of them. Yeah.
I mean, I'm trying to to say, I feel like that's most of them. That feels like the categories today. So.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. That is. I can't think of any others, really.
I don't know. I don't know, man. Sorry. I guess I'm in a mood. Sorry. I'm a little quick.
Fine.
Sorry. I'm a little quick tonight. My bad. I'm a little.
Oh, I wasn't.
Sorry.
I wasn't about to waste time on that. Fuck. Like,
No, that guy. I mean, not that guy. I'm just saying. Sorry. I'm a little. I'm gonna relax. I'm gonna chill. No, Donna. It's not good. It's not. I'm trying to be. I'm being more. Trying to be more chill. Be more chill over here.
No women MAGA anymore. That's an interesting thing. I guess women MAGA would be the possible fourth category, which, they're all like, trad wife, pick me bitches. I'm pretty sure that Dean debated half of that population the other day. So, yeah.
Dean has a lot of haggis. Perry, you're not connecting on my end. Perry?
Katana, you said, what's a haga? It's a woman that is MAGA.
Mark, hello. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
I did.
Okay. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
California, 46.
Okay. Why do you still support Donald Trump as of June 2026?
Because he was a better candidate. You know why he was a better candidate?
Why do you still support him right now?
Because he doesn't have to be the president. He is doing everything he can do to make America better. Kamala, if you ask her a question, she keeps on laughing. She was the other candidate. There's only two candidates you can vote for, Trump or Kamala. And Trump was a better candidate.
That's awesome. So you're saying that Trump doesn't have to be president?
Not at all. He has enough money for probably 50 or 60 generations of your lifetime of your family to not ever have to work again. Kamala, she probably has half a lifetime of your family to work. She's dumb. She's ignorant.
Oh.
She didn't even do her job. Her job was to protect the border. She couldn't accomplish it. That's how stupid she is.
How much money do you have as far as generations and all that shit?
That's none of your business, but I
think you're
consider
dumb.
myself a middle class.
Oh, middle class? Oh, that must mean you're dumb then.
Well, I wouldn't support the Democrat. People that support Democrat Party is really stupid. You don't belong in. If I was a Republican president, I would send you back to whatever country your family came from. You don't belong here.
America?
This is a capitalism country. It's not
capitalism country. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, that's how stupid you are.
My family came
Did
from
you finish?
America.
Did you finish high school?
Yeah.
Did you finish college?
Yeah.
Because your mom told you, or because you wanted to?
Well, I grew up poor. I figured that IT was a good way to make money. It was for a while.
And did the Democrat Party help you do that?
Kind of.
How?
Federal student loans, basically expanding how, financing was done with student loans.
Expanding federal student loans, so because Biden gave you money.
You really weren't listening. Okay. And then also the Pell Grant.
You're a joke.
Also, Joe Biden wasn't president when I was in college.
But he lost. And do you know why he won? He cheated. Do you actually believe that he won more votes in the history of any president in the United States?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. He did. Sure he did.
Okay.
And do you know what Save America Act is? No, you don't.
Fucking dumb.
There you go. You don't know what it is.
You're talking about, just to be clear, TikTok will flag us if we continue talking about this particular thing. It's really weird.
It's not. Save America Act. What is that?
It's the voting ID thing.
Yeah. So do you agree that you have?
So I'm telling you, Mark.
So if I went to a liquor store,
Mark, hey Mark, how you doing?
So yes, if I went to a liquor
Mark,
store,
how you doing? Okay,
stop.
Again,
let me finish my thought.
So
if I went to a liquor,
So TikTok will flag us if we continue to talk about this particular subject. I don't like that. I wish that they wouldn't, but they do. Okay.
So
I'm
this is
happy
a
to talk about
problem.
whatever you want to talk about, but we're not going to get the live flagged, all right?
We're not going to get it flagged. I'm just asking you.
I
If you
promise
go to
you
a
that
store, do you think that you should have to show your ID?
yes, is drinking a right?
No, it's a privilege. It's not a right.
Very good.
Good job, Mark.
Yeah, so you have to show your ID. Just like if you vote in this country, you have to show your
No.
ID. How do you think anybody from
One of
anywhere can
you
just vote?
just said that one of those is a privilege. What is the other one?
Both are a privilege.
No.
You
no,
cannot
no,
belong somewhere else.
No, no,
You
no,
can't
no,
belong in
no.
Somalia or
Oh,
Africa
no, no, no,
or
no, 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 no,
Nigeria
no.
and
No,
then
no,
make a
no.
vote.
Oh, no. No, one is a right, one is a privilege.
They're all privileges.
They're all privileges. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Interesting. So you're saying
But
that
if you have a
you're saying
citizenship,
constitutional rights are privileges?
so again, if you have a citizenship, then you have a privilege because you live in the country,
It's
right?
not a privilege, it's a right. But do you
So
think
so
that
I can't.
do you think that
You
constitutional
know
rights are
what? You know
privileges?
what? I like Barcelona, Spain a lot,
I don't
but
care.
I can't just go there and be like, hey, I want to live here.
Okay.
I mean,
So that's a problem that the Democrat Party did.
actually, you kind of can
No,
do
you
that.
can't.
Sure, you
They'll
can.
kick you out.
No, you could go there and you could apply for a visa and you could try to get a job and you absolutely could go there and try to work.
So there you
what
go.
the fuck are you talking about?
Apply for a visa. There you go.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
I'm talking about illegal immigration.
Yeah, and they're not voting. So what's your point?
They are voting.
Cool. Can
What
you
kind of
prove
news
that?
do you follow
Awesome.
again?
Can you prove that?
Again, I asked
Awesome.
you. What kind of?
Can you prove that, Mark?
I can very much so.
Awesome.
What kind of?
Fantastic. I'd like a source then. If you can prove it, please give us a source.
Are you some kind of below IQ individual?
I just want a source, bud. So since it's so easy and you can prove us wrong so quickly, just give us a source that proves that loads of undocumented people are voting in this country. It's real simple.
Google.com.
No, Google.com isn't a source, Chief. That's a search engine.
Pablo.
So try again. It's fine, Chief. I'm just waiting for you to give me the source to that thing that you said is like super easy to find and everybody knows about. Make us look like idiots. This is your big chance, bud. Big win for you, Mark.
So I'm not gonna spoon feed you like.
Okay, so you don't have it. Got it. So you're just a lying ass. You're just a lying ass little bitch. Yeah, we get it. It's fine.
So again,
you're just a lying ass little bitch because you won't give us a source because you don't have one because you're fucking lying and you know it. Now what you're gonna do is say, I'm not gonna spoon feed you the information. Go to Google, look for it yourself. That's because it doesn't exist.
Mark, I got a question for you. Unmute.
Yes.
What does IQ stand for?
Intelligent quotient.
Close. Intelligence quotient.
Dude, I have done more education than three of you combined. So it doesn't matter. Whatever you select, it doesn't matter. You selected the Democrat Party, but guess what?
Why
you
are
lost.
you saying that he doesn't have a lot of education? That's not really nice.
I don't care whatever you guys have. It doesn't matter. You know how stupid your arguments are? It doesn't even make sense. You lost.
Okay.
Get it through your little brain, your pea brain. Get it through it. You lost.
Brain. How many people are there?
Your
in the house?
vote lost. You cheated.
Hey, Mark.
And guess what?
Mark.
The person that I voted for, he succeeded.
Hey, Mark. Marky Mark. Marcus. Marquisius. Mark. How many people are in the House of Representatives?
Oh, Nemo. Oh, now you're just being mean. Don't be mean. You're so mean. He doesn't know that. He's good. He's gonna Google it. He's Googling it right now.
Mark, we can tell when you go out of the app.
He's literally looking it up right now. Does he not know that he's teacupping on our screen and we can see that he's not in the app? This is real embarrassing for you, Mark. Or are you trying to leave and you don't know how to leave? Equally embarrassing.
You're muted, Mark.
So again, you lost.
There you go. All right. So
Your
how many
vote
are there in
lost.
the House?
Your vote lost.
How many people are there in the House of Representatives?
So again, the vote that you selected lost.
Okay. How
Do
many
you know
people
why
are there
they
in the,
lost?
How many people are there in the House of
Do you
Representatives?
know why they
Mark?
lost?
I would love for you to answer my question instead.
I would love for you to answer my question.
I don't care.
Because you're a Pablo, just like that other descendant.
No, I am Nemo. Okay.
Are you a descendant?
Of
A
Pablo?
descendant of America that got here by a blessing from your grandfather? You don't belong in America, I would presume.
Do you see how white
You want
I
food
am?
stamps? You want money? You want free money from Elon Musk?
Do you
That's
see
what
how
you want?
white I am? If I was any whiter, I would be transparent. The fuck are you saying? I'm like a descendant from Pablo
Do
and
you
shit.
do you want free money from Elon Musk?
Do I want free money from Elon Musk?
Yeah,
Is he
because he makes a
giving-
lot of money. So
Is
you
he
think you
giving
deserve
money
some?
to people?
Yeah, a Democrat Party, but
Mark
believes in communism.
Well, Mark, considering the fact that the U.S. government, aka our tax dollars, the ones that like Nemo pays and I pay, I don't know about you, but the tax dollars we pay, we have literally sent him billions of our dollars. So, yeah, I absolutely think that
billions?
we're entitled. I absolutely think
Billions?
that
You mean like?
I absolutely think that we are entitled to some share of those profits because we, the people of the United States, as taxpayers, have absolutely fucking funded him. If you invest in a company,
Again, are you some kind of moron?
Mark, if you invest in a company, should you get your money back? Should you get a return on that money? I think so. I've invested in businesses. Have you? I think it's a bad deal.
So if you're talking
to
about the
invest
stock
in
market, that's
businesses.
completely different.
No, I'm not talking about the stock market. I'm talking about investing in the development of actual businesses, not the stock market. So we invested in the development of SpaceX, for example. Why shouldn't we, the American public, whose taxpayer dollars went to prop up SpaceX, why shouldn't we share in the profits? Explain.
So if you have shares in SpaceX, you can sell it. First of all, you shouldn't. This is America. You shouldn't expect money from other people that earn money. It's a capitalist country. It's not a communist country. Get it through your little mind.
Tell that to farmers.
He doesn't understand. Jesus
You know what Bernie Sanders wants? If you want that kind of money, then you should move to another country. You know what? I'll pay for you to move to another country.
Oh yeah, send it to
I'll
me
give
right
you
now.
money.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you're in America, again, this is not a free country.
Well,
you gotta
hold on.
earn your way. You gotta learn your way.
You offered to pay for me to move.
Hey,
so
wait, me too. Hold on.
And both of us.
Both of us. Hey, get the fuck out of here, dude. It's both of us. I'm pretty sure, right? It's both of us. You want both of us to move, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Okay. Cash that Venmo.
There you go. I'll
PayPal.
pay you $500 to leave America.
Okay.
Oh.
Each.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you can pack up all your garages and everything and leave.
Step one.
We know why you're here, anyways.
Money first, please.
Yeah. I absolutely will pack up my garage.
Yeah, you clown. You'll still stay here and support the Democrat losers.
No, I would never lie to you.
Nope.
You're a liar. You're a fraud.
Nuh-uh.
Just like Bernie Sanders.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Bernie Sanders.
Yeah, Bernie Sanders came up with those. He came up with those bullshit socialist ideas. Nemo, like, do you know what he came up with? He had an idea. It was called no tax on overtime, and he also had another proposal that was no tax on tips 10 years ago. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, that fucking socialist. Am I right, Mark? Who would ever want no tax on tips and no tax on overtime? What a fucking commie, huh? Right? Right? Am I right? Fucking commie. Oh. Bye, Mark. Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh man, I was trying to figure out like when to slip that in. Like, hi, Mark.
I actually honestly didn't really like click with me until like just now. I was like, oh fuck, missed opportunity all across the board. So, guys, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck is happening? Before we move on to our next guest, I have a couple of things to read on my end. Thank you to Wesley again. Thank you, friend. Appreciate your generosity. It says it speaks volumes that there are Trump support. That these are Trump supporters. Excuse me. It tells us that we need to know. It tells us all we need to know about their cause. It's stupid. It's evil. It's hateful, and it's scared. It will die as long as we keep on it. Agreed there. Joel, thank you also for your $10 super chat. It says Kamala's job was not to protect the border. MAGA are so dumb it's painful. Her job was diplomatic relations with South and Central America to address root causes that led to immigration. Correct. It's read books. Absolutely, friend. Soul of a Beer Can says, pretty sure Donald has to become president so he didn't spend the rest of his days rotting in jail. You're not wrong. Betty, thank you for the $2 Canadian. Just got here. Chip in for headache meds. Thank you. Buster Starfish, thank you for the $2, says, I figured out what happened in the reflection pool. Thank you. And Deb says, sounds more like Maker's Mark. Sounds more like Maker's Mark. That's fair.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely. All right, guys, we're gonna keep chatting with Trump supporters here. So I don't know. I think maybe we've got another one here. Darren, you're not connecting. If you're a Trump supporter, you are welcome to re-request. Feel free.
Thank you to Jacob for the Venmo. He said, ask if he supports the police. That's socialism. Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh.
No, they believe in God.
Well, you got rid of my toy, Matt. Shit, that feller sounded sexy as hell. I wanted to play with him.
I didn't. Listen, I'd like to be clear. I didn't get rid of him. He ran.
I know.
Away.
Listen, I thought it was on a live action thing of Tinder. I thought it was going to swoop me up a date or something, man. Damn, you edged me and shit. Didn't get to blow my load or nothing.
Was it Farmers Only? What the fuck is it? Is that the...
You don't have to be lonely at farmersonly.com. Tip your waiters, ladies. Listen, Matt's really mad at me because I keep tagging him in really bad.
God, if you play, I swear to fucking God, if you play that, I will.
I'm not. I promise I'll behave. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna wait till you find more toys to play with. Love you. Bye.
She tagged me in this fucking awful. I'm not going to play it. I refuse. If you want to see it, go to Crystal's page and watch the video. She tagged me in this fucking awful rapper, and apparently he's from Massachusetts because he talks about how he's from the 508, which is an area code here in Central Mass. So Yeah, tell me about it. No worries, friend. I got you. Actually, that gives me a chance because I wanted to show. I did want to show a video to you guys real quick. Guys, while we are doing this, friendly reminder: if you voted for Donald Trump, we'd like you to hop in the box. Hop in the box. Let's have a conversation. If you voted for Donald Trump, so if you voted for Donald Trump, I'd like you to hop in the box, or if you're over on the tube, you can give a ring. That phone line is open right now, so all you have to do is give us a call, and we'll chat with you. We do have well over 1,000 people here tonight, and shocking that we don't have any Trump supporters at the moment. So this is from earlier. Little bit of a trigger warning. You know, they're going to talk about Israel and Gaza. So if you need to mute for a second while this video plays, if that's something that gets to you, I just wanted to let you know. So this they came out with this today.
The Commission found indisputable evidence with regards to the deliberate, targeted killing of Palestinian children, including since the October 2025 ceasefire, the use of torture, inhumane and degrading treatment, including use of sexual and gender-based violence against Palestinian children, as well as targeting of critical infrastructure essential to children such as orphanages, healthcare, and educational facilities. There has been a widespread and systematic killing and harming of children between 7th October 2023 and 7th October 2025. We have witnessed more than 20,000 children who've been killed and more than 44,000 children who've been injured. As of 1st October 2025, there have been 151 children's deaths on account of malnutrition. We've also found that between October and December 2023, there have been at least more than 1,000 instances of children undergoing amputation of one or more limbs. Based on all the evidence gathered, the report makes legal findings and concludes that the Israeli authorities and the Israeli security forces have deliberately targeted and killed Palestinian children and destroyed their childhood. Israeli authorities and the Israeli security forces are responsible for crimes against humanity, including persecution and war crimes in the Gaza Strip and war crimes in the West Bank, including East Jerusalem. The report released today further substantiates our finding on genocide.
So there's that. There's that. Yeah. So that's pretty fucked up. Obviously, there's one other thing I'd like to show you guys here.
So I recently rewatched Batman Returns, and I'm not gonna lie, it has one of the most ridiculous plots I've ever seen in my entire life. And it's mainly because the Penguin's plan is not really realistic. No, really, once I go through this beat by beat, tell me what part of this works in real life. So you have a guy who comes from a rich and powerful family, and he decides that he's gonna run for public office. However, small problem, he is a despicable human being. He eats like a slob, he has no social skills, and he has a short temper. But it all works out because he has rich and powerful friends who's able to get him into politics. But what's crazy isn't that he tries it. What's crazy is that it actually ends up working. He's wildly inappropriate, grabs women by their Catwoman costume, and he hangs out with a bunch of clowns whose main goal is kidnapping children. With the only thing keeping him insulated from all that is his political connections and his last name. Batman then spends the rest of the film trying to prove that he's connected to the people who are trying to harm children. And eventually he does collect enough audio and video proof to show that he's up to no good. But my problem is, how did he even get that far? He would have his gang of clowns make problems and then give himself credit for solving said problems. You can't run for office claiming to be the candidate of law and order whilst also strapping missiles to penguins. You can't run on being tough on crime whilst also harassing and threatening women. Like, I just can't get past it. That makes no sense for a mayor. If there is a public office that would allow for that, I would love to see it. But as always, that's just my opinion. As always, I want to hear from you guys. Who's your favorite Batman villain and what's your favorite Batman movie? Leave it in the comments. Let me know. So I recently rewatched.
I want to shout out this creator. His name is Denzel Green. Denzel, DENZEL _ and Green with an E on the end. I genuinely was like interested because I was a kid when Batman and Batman Returns came out. I loved those movies, and I was like, oh, what's he gonna? I was like, oh, he's gonna shit on Batman Returns. I was like, it's a comic book movie, dude. Like, of course it's unrealistic. I'm getting ready to be annoyed with this video, and he started, and then 10 seconds into it, I was like, oh. It's like, fuck. So good. So good. So again, Denzel Green, DENZEL _ Green, and Green's got an E on the end. Much respect to that creator for that video. He got me right the fuck away. So good job, dude. Hey, want to say thank you to Jennifer on the Green app. Says the Stage 5 MAGA clingers are all idiots. Yeah, we've really hit that point, huh? Haven't we? We've really hit that point. So, I mean, yeah, Joanne, I was 10 when that movie came out. I think. Yeah, I was 10 years old. Wow, I was my daughter's age when that movie came out. So, guys, we want to talk to Trump supporters. So, if you voted for Donald Trump, hop in the box. Let's have a chat. Or you can call in on the phone line. GG, hi, did you vote for Donald Trump?
That was a mistake, Matt. Sorry.
That's okay, friend. I hope you have a good night. You're all good, friend. Those mistakes happen. We love you. We love you. Batman Returns, Davey. Batman Returns. Man. Anyways, guys, if you voted for Donald Trump, we'd like you to hop in the box. We just want to talk to Trump supporters. So please hop in the box if you voted for Donald Trump. That would be great. Also, if you're over on the tube, you are more than welcome to call in, give us a ring on the phone line, and then let's have a conversation. Happy Pride to you, K-Cats. Happy Pride to you as well. Matt loved the shirt. Oh, this shirt? Yeah, I like this shirt a lot too. It's just like a regular old like J. Crew whatever t-shirt. It's a good shirt. I saw this earlier today and I was like, what the fuck is going on? President Trump and senior Pentagon officials sought to solve the country's munitions shortage by approaching the problem from two directions in meetings this week. And this is from the headline on the New York Times. U.S. military's weapons shortage shows few signs of easing soon. We are literally having an issue because we are now running out of fucking weapons. Okay? In a meeting at the White House on Wednesday, defense companies told Mr. Trump they wanted more money to fund expanding production, according to two officials with knowledge of the meeting. Because of course they do. Of course they want more money, right? So, yes, guys, first video in my repost. There you go. Mr. Trump, one of the officials said, was more conciliatory than he has been in past meetings with the companies and told them that his administration was working to secure more funding, but his request for $70 billion to pay for the war is expected to face stiff opposition in Congress. The proposal needs bipartisan support in the Senate to advance, and nearly all Democrats have said they will not vote to fund a conflict they oppose. At stake for the Pentagon is not necessarily its ability to continue the fight against Iran. Officials from the military CENTCOM insisted in interviews this week they have everything they need should the president decide to restart hostilities, but the Pentagon's ability to prosecute future wars, particularly a so-called great power war against China, for example, could be hobbled by a munitions shortage that might take years to reverse. we are not looking good, guys. Like that's bad. That is bad news. Oh boy. Yeah, let Trump pay for it? Yeah, sure. Good luck. Yes, we are very much in danger. We are absolutely in danger. Man, a couple other things I wanted to point out. Let's see here. Oh, by the way, the rent freeze in New York. The rent freeze in New York was approved. And that's one of the key tenets of Mom Donnie's plan. So that's a really big deal. So cheers to Mom Donnie. That's another feather in his cap, by the way. Another thing that he can point to that he's gotten done. Which is pretty fucking impressive. Thanks again on the Blue app. To Jennifer, says a small amount to go towards therapy bill for dealing with these stupid fucking morons. Oh, well, thank you, Jennifer. I simply could not do what you do as my blood pressure rises sitting here listening to you do it. I send my utmost respect to you. Well, thank you. Thank you, friend. Appreciate that. I do need some do some meditations afterwards. Ooh, well, I like that. So apparently, Kiev Independent is reporting that Russia's fourth largest oil refinery has shut down after Ukrainian drone strikes. I like that.
Nice.
And then Crystal sent me one other thing she thought you would find interesting. So apparently, this is a Russian soldier who apparently is threatening Putin with a new military mutiny. He claims that Russian soldiers are being tortured and punished for refusing to carry out what he called, quote, senseless, unaliving orders.
25 июня 2026 года. Сегодня приезжал представитель слуг народа. Вчера со мной
I'll tell you what, it doesn't have a voiceover, and I'm not sure if you guys can read those captions. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this link over into the Discord. So if you guys are on the Discord, pop in over there, and I will put it up momentarily. So you can read it. Can you guys? I'll still put it up in the Discord, but can you guys read it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Then let's watch it. Sorry, I was like I couldn't tell because on my screen I have a hard time judging it. It looks pretty small. Actually, you know what I can do? I'll just do this for you guys. There we go.
Люди, представители высоких чинов Министерства обороны, силовых структур и передали сообщение Владимиру Владимировичу Путину, что если он не даст аудиенцию в прямом эфире, где я расскажу всю правду, что у нас сейчас происходит в стране. В данный момент десятки, сотни, тысячи наших солдат сидят в зинданах, наказанные своими командирами. Сидят, гниют, подвергаются пыткам и насилию со стороны так называемых гестапо за то, что они отказались выполнять тупые самоубийственные приказы, за то, что они отказались отдавать свои финансовые средства. И в конечном итоге их обнуляют, делают без вести пропавшими. Владимир Владимирович, обратите на это внимание, пригласите меня к себе. Последствия будут очень серьезные. Если в ближайшее время я не приеду в Кремль и не выступлю в прямом эфире рядом с вами, армия развернет свое оружие против Кремля. Я передаю только сообщение. У меня все.
That's fucking wild.
I mean, why not?
I mean,
I'm gonna be a Johnny Raincloud for everybody that isn't as nerdy on the Ukraine war. This happened once upon a time in 2023. Yeah, 2023. The guy who led Wagner Group. Wagner Group is kind of like the same thing as Blackwater. It's kind of like a contracting type deals, whatever. Still Russian military, but yeah. Oh wow, was it Prigozhin? Yeah, Prigozhin. Yeah. Yep. So Prigozhin, which if that name doesn't ring a bell, you probably recognize his face if you pay attention to that whole thing a little bit. He's a bald dude, looks ugly as hell. He decided that he was going to try and lead a mutiny. Now, he was the head dude in Wagner Group, and so he actually had some influence. That was a wild 24 hours. I guess he got like kind of close to Moscow, and then
they're like an hour outside of Moscow with like fucking tanks and shit.
Yeah, and then for whatever reason, he was like, you know what, J.K. Smiley, never mind, not mutinying anymore.
We're good.
Fast forward like a month or two, and then wouldn't you know it, plane crash. As if anyone could see that coming.
And the video definitely did not show surface-to-air missile launched at it, for sure.
Definitely not. No, absolutely. That was a bird.
Gotta watch out.
It was a rocket propelled bird. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, birds aren't real, so it's like, you know.
There you go. Right. So yeah, but that point is, this has already happened once, and it was with the head guy in Wagner Group, Ivan Mikbonovich over here. He's just a random dude. I mean, hey, if something happens, cool, but don't get your hopes up. I'm just saying.
I mean, it's probably not anything, but hey, listen, what the fuck? Why not? I'll take anything at this point. I keep seeing all these. Everyone wants me to talk about the Trump medication thing, guys. If he's on some medication or whatever, like, I'm sorry. Do I want all of that to be true, potentially? Sure. Is it? Come on. You guys know. I mean, like, take all of that shit with a grain of salt.
I saw the, I can't remember the guy's name. He's the nurse that, like, his whole thing is, yeah. Great dude to follow. Solid content. I cannot remember his name, so chat. Someone help me with that, please. But that guy, he mentioned it. Epistemic. Thank you, Morgan. Morgan coming in the clutch. Boom. So, he talks about it. For anybody who's not aware, number one, don't get caught up in the headlines on this one. I agree with Matt. It's not. I disagree with Epistemic on this in the way that he is reading it. So basically, it's another GLP-1 variant, a new one that hasn't been put on the market yet. And apparently you can get it if there's some compelling need or whatever. And apparently Trump got it. And the quote-unquote compelling need is like, you know, if you are in immediate risk of unaliving or whatever stuff. Epistemic reads that, and I think that he's taking it at face value, which is that is why he's getting it. And I mean, is that true? I mean, you could read it that way, but you could also read it as, hey, guys, you're only supposed to get Ozempic if you have a high A1C. And people that don't still get it, right? And especially if you're rich and powerful. It's crazy how these things end up in the hands of people who have a fuck ton of money and a lot of good connections.
If you're the president, I mean.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
There's nothing that's going to, in terms of a pharmaceutical, what's going to be off limits to you? Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Wait, is Ronnie Jackson still the Dr. Feelgood in the White House, or did he finally leave?
He must have left. Is
the
he
White
cannot
House
still be
doctor.
there? Holy fuck. Is he still there? Holy fuck.
Sean Barba. Damn.
He's in Congress. God fucking damn it. Of course he is.
This guy's name is fucking me up right now. His last name is fucking me up. Okay, I'm just going to type it in the chat. Now you let me know how to pronounce this aggressively white guy. His last name.
Somebody said Sean Barbiturate.
Legit. Well, I mean, when I read that, it makes me want to start
Barbabella.
Barbaran. Like that's how my brain is processing that.
Barbabella.
Okay, well,
Barbabella.
that guy. I mean, he's a captain in the Navy. All right, he's legit. But yeah, no, apparently he's the White House doctor right now.
Barbarino. Oh, amazing.
Baba Yaga.
Baba Booey?
Bobby Boucher.
Baba Boucher? Huh? Thank you to Buster Starfish for the 5. It says, I know you only want MAGA. Can I call in and explain why the reflection pool is peeling? Fun fact, it's not vandals. Gas. And Wesley says, look up the story of Ritalin's creation. Gross. Oh. Okay. I don't know,
I know that one.
You know that one?
I think it has to do with the Germans. I might be wrong on that.
Buster, I think we do know why. Pretty sure we know why it's peeling, given the chemical reaction with the hydrogen peroxide. But if that's not what it is, and you'd like to give us a different explanation, feel free to call. But I thought that's what it was, the chemical reaction with the hydrogen peroxide that they poured in. So.
I don't see anything like crazy in the origin story for this. I mean, the guy who synthesized it named it after his wife, Marguerite, nicknamed Rita, who used it to compensate for low blood pressure.
Okay. Chris just sent me this video. It said it was related to the Israel pager situation. This is Representative Brian Mast.
About the amputees in Gaza and in Lebanon. that the United States tax dollars are creating. I see you're an amputee yourself.
You know, a lot of those amputees blew themselves up messing with explosives.
What are you talking about?
They
Do you even know?
Should have been better bomb techs.
That is so ignorant of you to say. What about the Lebanon pager attack? What about the pager attack? What about the pager attack?
Was one of the best attacks I have ever seen.
You're absolutely disgusting. You're disgusting. What if your legs were the ones that got cut off?
My legs did get cut off, but if you think I'm disgusting, why don't you do something about it?
Why don't I do something about it? I think you're disgusting. I think you're a fascist.
Do something about it.
I'm going to use my First Amendment right. That's what I'm doing.
You can
Unlike you, who's a militaristic pig, wants to choose fighting. Wants to choose fighting because that's what you are. That's who you are. You're an amputee, and you don't give a shit about amputees in Gaza.
I absolutely do.
In Gaza, you care
but
about
I was
them?
really happy to see the ones that got blown up by the pagers. That
You're
was
absolutely disgusting. That was the biggest disabling event in recent history. Of course, I'm not going to do anything about it. This is a free country, and I have the right to tell you, a shitty congressman.
You have the right to speak, but come on, do something about it.
What am I going to do about it?
I mean, you can try to do anything. You're not going to be successful.
Why would I ever? Why would I intimidate an elected official?
Well,
You're
you don't
disgusting.
You don't intimidate me in any way.
Why are you trying to instigate a fight?
About as much as I worry about a cloudy day is about as much as I worry about you.
Damn.
Bernard Taylor is going to win. Everyone hates Mast. Jesus Christ, what a piece of shit. Where is he? He is Florida. Of course he's Florida. Yep. Let's see what he's at on Ballotpedia. All right, let's see. He's in the 21st in Florida. Bernard Taylor. They're in the they're in the Democratic primary. I see. So it's James Martin and Bernard Taylor. Oh, I know Bernard Taylor. I know him. I've seen some of his ads. This guy. I agree with you guys.
Yes.
He's fucking awesome. Agreed. Oh, fuck yeah. I hope he wins. God damn, what a I know. He's been on fucking TikTok. He is a good dude. That's Bernard Taylor. Yeah, he was a firefighter and paramedic. God damn, I really hope that he wins the primary and then has a shot to beat Mast. Where is Florida's 21st? Let's see. Where is that? I'm just curious. That's an interesting district. That's an interesting area. Interesting. Kind of this area all along the coast here. Huh.
What cities is it close to?
So it's going to be, here, this might be a little easier. So it's going to be like Fort Pierce, Port St. Lucie, Jupiter. It's everything just north of West Palm, basically. So,
okay.
Yeah. It's an interesting, Melbourne, Melbourne is over there. I used to go surfing over there. I don't know. I want to see what, I don't know where we're at in 2024.
Yeah, we got any Florida residents that are familiar with that area?
Yikes. That's not great. That's 62% basically Republican in 24. Now, granted, we certainly have made some strides, guys, but that's pretty. Whew.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's pretty close to what the margins were in Marjorie Taylor Greene's district. I
Holy
think hers
shit.
were a bit bigger.
Nemo. In 2020, Lois Frankel, who was the Democrat, won. Then they did that's when they did the redistricting before 2022. That's what because I forgot that they did a big redistricting then. So she won with 60% of the vote in 2020. Guess who her Republican opponent was?
Who?
Trigger warning.
Ah! Holy shit! Okay, keep that.
Do you want to play a game, Nemo? Do you want to play a game?
Oh yes, there will be Botox. So now here's the thing. Keep that one in the chamber because we're gonna do a comparison here in a second. Because like I know people they normally say like Jigsaw, and when I was shown this, I could not ever unsee it ever. Let's see. See if I can get a good. That's a okay picture. And
now I'm concerned.
I'm probably gonna ruin a childhood movie for some people. So,
Crystal,
yeah.
Why did I need to hate him more? God damn it. Crystal pointed out that our buddy Brian there likes to wear an Israeli uniform in the halls of Congress. Just FYI. Just couldn't be any fucking better.
Like it's one of those situations where it's kind of like I don't know. It's like with Dan Crenshaw where my first instinct is not to be as much of a dick as I want to be because you don't have legs, and that is tragic. But also, fuck you.
Yeah. Oh, you lost your eye? Oh, okay. Also, fuck you.
Yeah.
Oh, here, I'll tell you in a second. God damn it, dude. The fuck? Really? Okay.
It's a cross between when he's got the mask on and when he doesn't have it on.
Okay, so he doesn't have it on. Right? Mm-hmm. And he does.
Laura Loomer.
Fuck.
I'm just saying. It seems like her face morphs more into that every time that I see her. Like, we're not even talking about filler at this point. She has got like fucking hardware in there, like sculpture going on.
Loomer is. I'm telling you. I still think that the Jigsaw is like that one because okay. So look, this is because for those of you, because I feel like some of you don't know what I'm talking about. And I want to make sure that everyone knows exactly what the fuck I'm talking about here. Okay, so Here we go. All right, you ready for this? Okay, here. Everybody. Here. Laura Loomer. Jigsaw.
Do you want to play a game?
Laura Loomer. Jigsaw. Tell me that those cheeks and the lips and I mean her eyes are basically turning into it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I mean, I think it's the eyes that by far it's the eyes that really do it. Where it's just like, oh God, oh yeah, you got that Cash Patel demon special going on. Holy shit!
That's from Saw, Neely. Saw. Yeah, the chin. The chin really does it. Like, does she have a chin implant? She's got the Jay Leno chin.
Have you seen her before all the plastic surgery?
Yes. Really, really not, really,
She was pretty girl. Like, I mean,
you
I think she's actually the same age as me. I think she's either 33 or 34.
I don't understand. Like, I don't understand shit like that. Like, fuck.
Yeah, she's only 33.
I'll show you. All right. I'm going to show you guys here because I feel like, we need to do you guys a service here. By the way, if you voted for Donald Trump, please hop in the box. Let's have a conversation. Or you can give us a ring if you're over on the phone line. Excuse me, if you're on YouTube, you can call in on the phone line. Okay, so it's just wild. Okay, there's a bunch of photos that are basically detailing what you looked like before. But this is the best one, I think. So I'm going to put it up on here, as big as I can for you guys. Okay. So like, what the fuck? She obviously had, like, there's some weird, like facial work done. She didn't just get, like, cheek implants or something. Like, there's some, obviously the nose, but the chin. There's something, like, that whole thing. Yeah, lips, jaw, obviously. I don't know. Whatever. I don't get it. I don't understand. But quite frankly, I mean, whatever. I mean, you're a grown adult human being. You do whatever the fuck you want, but god damn it, you're just a fucking shitty human being. But God. Ugh.
I just had a realization of who she reminds me of.
Oh God. We got another one? Okay. Yeah, I agree. Body dysmorphia sucks, and there's a good chance that maybe she's suffering, from that, and no, that sucks. But also, she just might be trying to go for some crazy, like, Aryan ideal type of shit, It's just weird. I don't understand. But that's what I'm saying. Again, she can do whatever she wants. She's certainly an adult who can make her own choices and whatever. That's perfectly fine. But I'm going to judge her for her just absolute shit opinions about everything because she's a fucking white supremacist and Christian nationalist and Nazi who does awful, awful things. So, yeah. Sorry. Gonna make fun of your face.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. We got somebody in the box. We got the box. CJ, hi. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Oh my goodness, yeah. We actually the other day, gosh, it must have been like a month or two ago. I was out on the farm, and I was like, oh my gosh, there's a baby goat, and I really couldn't believe it. I was like, this is my.
Hi, CJ. Good to see you. Okay, hold on. Nemo has messaged me. Let's see what we got.
Tell me I'm wrong.
I will not. Oh God! You know, I've never seen that one before, dude. You should really jump on that. It could also be Stephen Miller. Could go either way.
Wow, it actually could. Holy shit.
It really could. Like, fuck. Damn.
I'm starting to think his cabinet might all be demons.
I mean, you would think that if they were, that they would be better at, like, not, aging terribly. Like, maybe, like, succubi, or, they like,
you would think.
Right,
you would think.
That would be, at least then they would be like the cool demons, right? But no, I guess not.
Yeah, I think that's only in like Spielberg movies.
Ah, damn it, that's not cool. Oh, Crystal, I don't want to play that. God damn it. Oh, Jay. J. Oh, buddy.
I just watched the USA Turkey game and I'm going to go to sleep.
Jay, why are you trolling? Why are you trolling in our live?
I'm just saying the Supreme Court did an awesome job today.
No, I'm asking why are you trolling in the comments of our live?
Why were you mean to that foster care kid? You think that's cool, dude?
Excuse me? I was not talking about that. But if you want to talk about that, I certainly can. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, I just felt
cool. Okay, so just to be clear, who handles things like foster care? Is it the federal government or the state government?
It's the states.
Cool, awesome. Glad we established that. So he lied about why he voted for Donald Trump, except for the fact he didn't actually vote for Donald Trump because he wasn't even old enough. He said that he would support Donald Trump. So he didn't even understand. So look, dude, he didn't even understand what the fuck he was talking about.
The feds do give money to.
I know that they will contribute certain monies, but he was talking about how the agency is run. That's up to Tennessee, his stupid, fucking shit-ass red state. I feel sorry for him that he had to be in the system. Shut the fuck up. I feel sorry for him that he had to be in the system in a red state. That really sucks. But that's who's to blame for the problems there. So, are you done white knighting for that kid? Did you actually? Oh, yeah, you wanted to leave? Okay, bye-bye. I don't really care, Jay. You only say stupid shit anyways. Also, you're a fucking piece of shit ladder puller. Why are none of my other Indian friends like you? Why are they all decent human beings who want other immigrants to have chances here in America? Why is that, Jay? Why are you just such a piece of shit? Yep, I am going to deport you without any due process because I'm just like your piece of shit president that you voted for. There you go. How does it feel? Now, you've been deported off the panel, and I've muted you in the chat. So I took away your First Amendment right, too. It's just like I'm President Trump. There you go. Doesn't that make you happy? If you're going to run away like a little bitch, that's what you're going to get. So, yeah, anyways, like I was saying, it's so weird because all of my other Indian friends, and I have a lot of them, and they are the fucking coolest people. They are literally some of my favorite people in my entire life. And none of them are ladder pullers like you, Jay. You're just a piece of shit. Rick, how did you vote for Donald Trump?
No, I didn't.
Oh, we're just looking for Trump supporters, friend.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay, bud. I hope you have a good night, though. Okay.
Nemo, I love you.
Thank you.
Nemo loves you too. As long, Rick, if you accept him into your heart, he will love you back. His light will shine down upon you.
It is true.
It's the way, the truth, and the marks. Nemo, we got to start a religion.
I mean, I'm down. I created, like, you can do the so whenever you do subscriptions on TikTok now,
yeah,
I think it lets you like name your club or whatever.
Oh,
I don't
your
know.
fan thing. Yeah.
I first off, they don't give you that many characters to like use, and that pisses me off. I think I ended up calling it Nemonology.
Yeah, see, that's really good. That's really good. Palpable says, I can't be friends with you anymore if you start a religion. It's a policy of mine. That's weird. I would like to know how many friends do you have that have started religions that you had to make a policy? That's moderately concerning. Just going to throw that out there.
I feel like that would be a pretty narrow pool. Like, if it's more than one, I got questions.
Yeah, there are problems. I kind of want to do the L. Ron Hubbard thing, but without the I don't know, complete cult, like the terrible cult. Could it be a nicer cult?
Yeah.
Yeah, without the abuse and slavery. Thank you. Those were the words I was looking for. Thank you. Without the abuse and slavery. Very good. That's what I want. Yeah. Oh, Nemons? That's pretty good.
Nemons?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, Tony, I lived in Clearwater, Florida. I know very much fucking firsthand. fucking wild. Let's see here. We got more. All cults are about extracting labor. Well, yeah, obviously. OM is debating and crashing out. Chris. Oh, yeah, I bet he is. I'm sure he is. I mean, I bet. I mean, I guess. What do we? I don't think I can listen. Can I?
Very high standard. So when you are people that are charged under terrorism, most of them are convicted because the standard is so high to even charge them that you'd have to have so much evidence to even be able to charge them with that. So yes, so all you're saying is that Israel is really good at prosecuting terrorists.
Here, right here, that they have very, very broad legal definitions of what a terrorist can be. Like, do you understand what that means?
Again, the new law sets the standard. It raises the standard. Right? It raises the standard of what you have to do to be considered a terrorist. Right? It's not broad, it's not huge. It literally sets the standard, the fucking tippy top. The government of Israel has to prove that you were killing people or planning to kill people with the intent of destroying the existence of Israel.
Okay, dude, yeah, that's the standard that's set now, right? Regardless of what standard they ever set, regardless of that, they had very broad legal definitions of what terrorist attacks or terrorism or security offenses.
And now that they're going to apply the death penalty to it, they are raising the standard so that they make sure they don't execute anyone. They make sure they don't execute anyone who's not a terrorist.
So how? What, dude? Oh, bro. Like, I understand what your point. I understand the point you're getting at. They're trying to raise the standards, so maybe there's less convictions, and whatever.
Not so there's less convictions. Again, when you charge people with terrorism, you want your conviction rate to be 100%.
Well, of course. I mean, I think any terrorist. I feel like let's find some base ground, something we can.
No, there's not. Let's just talk about this again, dude. You have a problem. You think something's wrong with the fact.
Not older millennial with a third of the viewers that we have, and we don't even have. We haven't. We even had an op in fucking forever. Even he's only got 300 and change.
But again, it's not happening in the United States. We don't have to compare it to things.
It's just in a comparison.
We don't have to compare it to things because again, this is a country that literally comes under terrorist attack every couple months. Like, this is very different from America. This is literally a country that has terrorist attacks carried out against them, that has terrorist attacks carried out against them every couple months, dude. So of course they're going to crack down on. So of course they're going
against their people again.
No, they don't. Israel does. Terrorist attacks committed against them at the same rate that Israel does. Are you out of your fucking mind?
He dropped him.
Jesus Christ, dude. So he's upset that Israel has a high conviction rate for terror.
All right, that's enough of that. Sorry, everybody. It was like I literally never watch I never watch his lives. So yeah, he's such a little bitch boy. No, I'm not. I know. I talked to him once, and I realized exactly how any conversation would go with him. I would literally only talk to him on some neutral something like if I don't like Jubilee or something like that. Like if like, you know, whatever. I don't think I would go on there, but or not that they would invite me or whatever. But like hypothetically, if it was a situation like that and they were like, "Hey, we'll host a debate for you with this guy," I'd be like, "Yes, great, fine," or something like that. Because otherwise, if you just go into his space, that's exactly what's going to happen. Or what would happen with the one time that I talked with him and Millie on Unrealness's panel, which is I just got fucking bulldozed for 30 minutes. And, you know, listen, you guys know it was bad when even fucking Millie was like she's like, "Joe, you have to let him talk." I know. I can't either, FYP Spill. And she was actually like, she literally was like, "You have to let him talk," to OM. Like, so yeah, it would never be, whatever. Anyways. So, yeah. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter anyways. Of course he dropped Dean to fight because he can't actually debate. Erika Shante absolutely fucking roasted him. Are you kidding me? I saw a little bit of that. She destroyed him. Anyways, guys, where are the Trump supporters? Did we win? Have we won? Is the phone line working? Here, I'll look. I think it's working. See? That's me. Okay. So, the phone line is working. No one's calling in, and no one's coming in. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I mean, I guess we could try a restart over here. Oh wait, no, well, hold on. Thanks for calling the stream. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
No, this is Buster.
Oh, Buster, you wanted to talk about the reflecting pool real quick?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I watch you guys a lot, dude. Big fan. You're like my spirit animal, Matt. Going off on these guys.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, man. So I don't know. I just thought about this tonight, and I realized that like he's using a concrete sealer that's like meant for block walls and like, you know, concrete before stucco. And it makes sense because, you know, he's a cheap bastard, and you got that John Cafaro guy who would probably try and skimp on whatever he could. It says 1 gallon goes for 100 square feet of that stuff, and it's like the same color blue. It's like the American flag blue that he calls it.
Wait,
and it says
1
stuff.
gallon for 100 square feet?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Keep going. Sorry.
And it says, it's like I just read on the sealers inside the pool, and it says if you're considering sealing the actual water retaining shell of a concrete pool, you should avoid standard exterior concrete sealers. Most standard sealers are not rated for continuous submersion in chlorinated or saltwater environments and will peel. Literally what it says on here. I'm like, you didn't get gas. These people just like skimped on it and got like $1 million or $14 million to do a couple 5 gallon paints that are like $50 per 5 gallon jug, dude.
Wait a second.
From
Buster, hold on. I'm sorry. I can't believe this. I can't believe this at all. You're telling me, and again, please excuse, because I am shocked and appalled. You're telling me that the Trump administration paid somebody who is completely unqualified to do a job in a no-bid contract way too much fucking money to do said job, and then they did it fucking terribly.
Yeah, and their name's Greenwater Services, which is just hilarious on top of that. But I mean, he probably paid like $300 for all that material. And like, I saw them doing it. They were rolling it on with like paint rollers and stuff. It's not meant for that type of situation. And pouring hydrogen peroxide into a pool, I don't know who does that, because like I've worked on pools before. It's chlorine and like muriatic acid. You have to get the pH right, and that keeps the algae out. But it literally says the stuff's not rated, not rated for algae either. It says it will produce algae within 2 days. It's hilarious, dude.
You've got to be fucking kidding. You have got to be fucking kidding.
I took a screenshot of this. I can send it to your number if you can get this.
Yeah, shoot it over to this. You can send that, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, and also, I mean, the Laura Loomer thing and the Brian Mass thing. That's like right. I am in Melbourne. I'm in Melbourne,
Oh,
Florida.
you're in Melbourne. Okay.
Yeah, you said you surf, Matt?
Oh well, years, long time ago. It's been a while since I've been, but when I lived in Florida, I used to take trips with I lived on the West Coast, but I would take trips with my friends over to your neck of the woods, to like Melbourne or Cocoa Beach and different shit like that, and
Satellite Beach.
Yeah, exactly, and would surf out there. So
awesome, dude.
Yeah,
I've been fighting these people in Merritt Island right now because Bezos is trying to get away with this EPA regulation that they just like got rid of, to where he doesn't have to dilute his waste before it goes into our lagoon.
Ugh.
So he's dumping just garbage into our lagoon right now, which is already messed up. And we got Rick Scott. We got all these like horrible Brian Mass, Randy Fine, like all these people are just horrible. I don't know, man. I've been considering just running myself against these people. You know, I just got fired from my job after 20 years, so I'm thinking about running for office.
Well, fuck. Number one, I'm very, very sorry to hear that. That sucks, and I feel you. But you know what? Listen, if you feel like you could do a good job and you can get into public service, fucking give it a shot. And I would say that to a lot of people. There's nothing stopping anyone, really. I mean, you can go collect some signatures and go do it. And even if it's not representative, even if it's not, like, there are plenty of local level regular old elections if you just want to be involved in a position. One of my friends here wanted to be involved in one of the towns next to me, and he wanted to be on the town's planning board. He got on the town's planning board. He got some fucking signatures, and he got elected, and now he gets to help make decisions for his town. He's one of 3 people on the town's planning board, and like that's actually like he has a say in what goes on in his fucking town, and it's like that's cool. So even leaving shit like that at the local level. So yeah, man, if you should do it. I encourage you to give it a shot if that's something you want to do. Go for it.
Yeah, it just seems like it might be the right time. I'm like almost 40 years old, 39 this year, and I've been living here my whole life. I know everybody in this town, but like it is a huge uphill battle because it's a huge red district, dude. I got people driving around with truck nuts and Trump flags all over the place, So it's definitely an uphill battle, but I do kind of look the part as like I could go and pretend, or not pretend, but just basically, I don't know, man. I'm a beach billy is what my mom calls it, because we surf and we're also like kind of hillbillies down here. So it kind of works, dude. And I think the DSA candidates, like that's who I'm backing right now. And I would love to be part of that whole movement, but this seems like the right timing, dude, for this to happen after 20 years being with the same company, and this to happen like just 3 weeks ago. I'm like, maybe I should just go for it, dude.
I mean, yeah.
I mean,
I don't know. I got the right policies, I think. I just think that this has to be. It's an uphill battle trying to get people on my side in this district. I'm above his district. I'm in Space Coast, not Treasure Coast, and Brian Mass is down there, like right below me.
Well, Buster, here's what I would say. The only thing I tell you is, number one, if you're MAGA passing, like for example, like Nemo is MAGA passing, like if you're MAGA passing, number one, I think that's kind of an in, right? But I also think, like you just said, if there was ever a time to do it, I think that this is a time to do it, not just for your personal reasons, but because we're seeing DSA candidates start to take the reins, and not just in super progressive New York. Again, we obviously we talk a lot about Grand Platner up in Maine, But he's having a bit of a moment here, breaking through. It looks like with the Susan Collins thing, and he's doing it with Trump voters because he's just like, hey, you guys want lower health care, right? Like, you want cheaper and better health care. You don't want to be taken advantage of. You want decent paying jobs. You want to be able to take care of your family. Like, he's just basically like, you guys want these things, right? I want this. You want that. He's like, that's what I'm doing. So, like, let's.
Yeah, I'm right in lockstep with Plattner, dude. I'm a very Plattner-esque type of person for sure.
I'm just saying,
I could get right in there with these MAGA guys, you know.
I think, I mean, like the Plattner. One of the reasons that I'm really bullish on him as being, I guess, like one of the future, I guess, standard bearers for the further left movement in the Democratic Party is because he has that like chud thing going on. Because that,
yeah,
I think that a lot of Trump voters, they just look for like the chud aesthetic. There is like a chunk of them that literally, if you sound like it, you look like a MAGA passing person, then that, I guess, gives you legitimacy with them.
MAGA passing. I've never heard that. That's hilarious, though. But yeah, I got a big beard, you know, just like you, Nemo. And I've been here my whole life, so I know like quite a few people around this area. But it's the same sort of thing. Like, I actually go onto this MAGA stream. I go deep into the trenches of MAGA and go on to these streams. And I've been on like the panel with a couple people, and I'm just trying to like keep the conversation going with these people, because you can't force them to change their mind on certain things. But like, if I just kind of represent the same things you're saying, like these ideals of like, you know, healthcare and, you know, just basically our tax dollars going to stuff that we actually all want. I feel like that's something that would go over pretty well here, but I don't have any of that kind of like, you know, I've never done anything for elections or anything like that, but I've been working my whole life, you know, and this just happened. So like, I'm just like watching Hassan, and I'm watching all these people like you, and I'm like, dude, you know what? This is like kind of the change that needs to happen in this area, especially. So I don't know, man. I'm not sure what I could do to do that, but I need to find the right people to talk to, I guess, to figure that out.
Well, getting mentioned in the same sentence as Hassan Piker, that's high praise to me. Appreciate that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude.
I
like the man.
firmly believe it's all about one. There's you know, the chud image part of it. It's also,
I'm not a chud, dude. Don't call me a chud, please. I'm not a chud, bro.
Yeah. Well, I mean, MAGA passing, you know, yeah. It's that, but also, I think that a lot of it just comes down to framing. It really is just a matter of, you can pitch Medicare for all from a, I guess, MAGA conservative whatever perspective. That is one of those things where, even though I think some people might think, well, no, that's big government. How could you possibly do it? Yeah, no, you can absolutely pitch it that way. It's really just about how you frame it. And I think that a lot of people, if you just frame it from a different perspective, they'll hop on board. I think that the Democratic Party, especially at the national level, I think that it's been 30 years of, you know, Bill Clinton style, you know, poll tested, politically correct bullshit, and it's turned the Democrats into a bunch of robots. They sound fake. And I think that that's why, you know, when you have people, I mean, I know Bernie's been there forever, but people like Bernie, people like AOC, people like Graham Plattner, Rashida Tlaib, Omar, when you have these people, suddenly it's like refreshing.
No, it's true, man. It's very true. And I feel like a lot of people got blackpilled from politics when it came to Bernie and what happened with him and Hillary. So there's quite a few of my friends in my peer group that are, you know, in that same realm that I am, but like, I don't know, man. I see these people, and this is what I've been trying to push on these MAGA streams is like, hey, dude, we've tried Republicans, we've tried establishment Democrats. Why not give progressive ideals a chance? You know, because they're not. It's not like they. The only thing is everybody's so scared of the isms, dude. They conflate socialism and communism in the same sentence, and then like don't realize that it's democratic socialism's not what they're thinking it is. You know, so it's kind of like, I don't know how that term, I guess it makes sense. It's like coined to be that way, but it's such a scary word to the MAGA people, you know, socialism. It's scary to them, but they don't even know what it means, which is kind of crazy. They're just like ism phobias. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I've mentioned this before. I was not always a, turbo socialist person, but the majority of my life, like, even I guess in young adulthood, like college, I was a pretty, I guess standard liberal, and I was also put off by the word socialism, and thought that it was the same thing as communism, and my understanding of those words was, oh, government owns everything, and everybody gets paid exactly the same, and starving and bread lines and whatever. Capitalism got us to the moon and all that shit.
They always bring up Venezuela too, like that's the socialism like standard that they have, but it's also like they don't realize the sanctions that we did to Venezuela to make that such a bad situation for them too. So like everybody just doesn't do the research deep enough to figure these things out is my thing, like they're always so surface level, and I hear it on your live all the time. Like it's always this same few talking points, immigration and trans rights, or there's the one guy that I'm pretty sure you guys have blocked, as he like calls in and always talks about the trans people, and he's always like super loud, and like he just got kicked off the MAGA stream that I've been talking to, because he even got mad. He said I was trying to do, what's that?
Is it John Stone, the Christian ninja?
No, his name is Bad. He goes by the name Bad, and he's got like Bad MFer is his like screen name, but I heard him crash out on your channel.
Like on the phone?
I heard it crash. Yeah, I heard him crash out on the phone with you once, dude. I called in after that, and I talked to you. Like, this is the only other time I've ever called in.
Oh.
But I don't want to, like, call in and tie up your phone lines, because I know you're trying to get MAG on. But it seems like you're running out of heads to roll, man. I don't think they're going to call in that often, because they're scared of you, bro.
I mean, lately.
I hear them say it. I hear them say it on the other stream, Matt. They're, like, afraid of you, bro. And Polly, too. They're afraid of Polly.
No,
and,
they don't. They don't say that they're afraid of. No, they don't say that.
Of course not. But dude, they're just they're insecure, bro. I can see what they're doing. They're projecting. And this guy Bad, he looks like a freaking giant white milk dud. Like I've seen him in person now. He's in Chicago. That's where he's from. And like he thinks that I'm pulling some kind of fast one on this guy Mike who runs this stream. And Mike's actually got a good heart. And like he's just trying to have a conversation with people too. It's like I feel like that's kind of the new thing. Like a lot of this debating MAGA, they're just like they're falling off, dude. Then the last of MAGA is the worst part of MAGA. So like you're gonna always get these lunatics that you're dealing with. I don't know, man. I just feel like we have a chance to like change some of these minds if we approach it the right way. But I do hate having to like. It feels like I'm babying sometimes.
Yeah.
Having to walk lightly around these people.
Yeah. The coddling is it's insufferable sometimes. I know that people say that I have the patience of a saint. And I think a lot of it's just because I just don't react to shit anymore. But like at a certain point when I have literally spent 3 hours. There was this one live. It was right before the election. 3 hours with this dude. I can't remember his name. He's a Latino dude. But I have like vivid memories of it. Like 3 fucking hours. It was 6 a.m. And we're sitting there talking about why, hey, Kamala is a more sensible choice in this election, blah, blah, blah. And he ended like it sounded like he was just going along with me. It sounded like, oh yeah, okay, whatever. And at the very end, and again, and I am speaking his language, like I am, not talking in the hyper academic, parsed, liberal kind of talk. I am talking in very MAGA-esque language without slurs. And at the very end of it, he's like, well, I don't know. Maybe next time. Maybe in a few years. But I think I'm just going to vote for Trump. And then that was it.
Latino MAGA is crazy to me. I don't even see how that exists. Honestly, I don't understand how they don't realize, like, if they were to be in front of Trump, he'd probably try to deport them. They just think, I don't know. I think they think they're safe if they like side with the MAGA people, but none of them are safe. Even us, we're not safe, dude. I mean, I'm worried because in Florida they passed laws against anti-Semitism and anti-Christianity, anti-capitalism stuff. Like, you can get 2 to 5 years here now for like saying the wrong thing online, and people are getting arrested for that here. And then what happened in Minnesota with the 15 people, and like, it's just, we're seeing this authoritarianism like be accepted by that side, and I'm just trying to like quell some of that fire that is in these people, because when I first started talking to them, they attacked me hardcore, and then I finally got through to them like, hey, I'm just trying to have a conversation with these people. I like you guys. We're all humans, like. And Matt, that's why I like watching your channel, because like you say the things that I'd like to say a lot of the times, dude, but I just have to like let it go and kind of be like, okay, yeah, I see where you're coming from, but I don't see where they're coming from. I just don't see how anybody can support a guy that is so obviously just a dirtbag, douchebag, and a fraud. And then they're talking about Minnesota fraud. Like Nick, they all follow Nick Shirley. He's just like the freaking second coming for these people. And I'm like, dude, Nick Shirley's a plant, dude. He's like, he's not even like intelligent in any way, shape, or form. You know what I mean? And these people are like, oh yeah, Nick Shirley's doing such great investigative journalism. It's like, dude, he's setting these things up. You guys don't realize that? And it's so hard to get a point across to these people sometimes. That's my point. Like, I have to walk slightly around these people, but I want to keep that conversation open. And I'm seeing it happen on all these other lives. I mean, everybody seems to be like, there's certain times of day, I guess, and you see Dean and Parker, they get hit with some of the craziest people of all time, but they're also like the top influencers in probably this space, I imagine, So I don't know. I'm looking at it from an angle of trying to be like bridge the gap, but it's also it's a huge gap to fill, and I don't know if anything's going to be able to be done about it. But I keep that thing open because some of them have come around to the DSA thing, even though the socialist name's in there. They're recognizing that the policies that they're running on, you can't deny that it's a good for everything. They're good for everybody thing, and. Yeah, I don't know, man. I appreciate what you guys do, though. It gives me a little bit of relief.
Well, thank you, Buster. I appreciate you giving us a ring and saying hi for a minute. So thanks, man.
Yeah, I'll let you guys go for sure. And
before you hop off, the chat had reminded me, or had given me a good idea, which is, who Johnny Palmadessa is?
Who?
Johnny Palmadessa. He's on that. I guarantee that you recognize his face.
Does he dual stream
I don't know.
to
I mean,
does he dual stream to YouTube, Nemo?
Yes, I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
He's typically on in the
I don't think I've ever seen him.
Okay. So he has worked on campaigns, like Democrats' campaigns before. He would be a good resource. I mean, he's a big creator, so if he doesn't respond, if you try to reach out and he doesn't respond, it's probably because his DMs are a fucking nightmare. But that I would maybe try to reach out to him.
Is he in Florida?
No, he's in Pennsylvania.
Yeah,
I want to
yeah,
say
he's in Pennsylvania.
based in PA, but he does travel around. If you look up, it's Johnny. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to put his name in the. I'm going to put his name in the tube chat for you right now because he is on YouTube. He's got 67,000 followers over on the tube. So I'm just going to put his name in the YouTube chat for you right now. Okay. So,
okay, sounds good, man.
But I really do appreciate you calling up, man. I really do, and the kind words and the fact that you're enjoying, watching and all. But I just want to tell you, man, we really support you. And you taking your ideas and potentially like running and doing shit in your community. Like best of luck, my friend. Okay, I mean that sincerely.
I appreciate that, Matt. Good to talk to you guys.
All right, we'll talk to you soon, friend. Thanks.
All right, brother. See you.
Before we say hello to our friend Erika, I need to say a couple of quick thank yous because they've been waiting for a while. Thank you to Wesley on the tube. Nemo, the story they told us in ethics in college is that she didn't have low blood pressure, but instead was too, quote, low energy and was getting fat.
Really? Well, I mean, that would very much be on brand because this was developed in like the 50s.
Yeah. Then thank you to Starch Manning for the $5 super chat. It says, DSA huge week. Team look like a chud, think like a woke. I like that. Thank you to Soul of a Beer Can, who said, did you know L. Ron Hubbard made a jazz album? I certainly did. It's called Space Jazz, and it actually has two of my all-time favorite jazz musicians on it, which is how I found out that they were Scientologists, which really fucking destroyed me as a musician. But yep, Chick Corea and Stanley Clarke are on that album. It's called Space Jazz. It is a companion to L. Ron Hubbard's book that came out in 1982. Yes, if that is blowing your mind, Nemo, I will play a little bit of it for you momentarily after I say big thank yous to our friend Wesley one more time for the $50 super chat. Thank you, Wesley. Can we get W's in the chat for Wesley? It says, because Jason Station is back in the chat being annoying instead of calling in for a debate. As always, much love. Well, thank you, Wesley. We'll take care of Jason Station, I guess. I'll mute him in the chat. We'll make sure that he's muted because, fuck, you've made it clear that you don't want him in the chat. So, but yes, Space Jazz, buddy. And
that is wild.
Oh, yeah. And it's Erika.
Have you been talking about Scientology without me?
Only like a smidge.
Oh, boo. I've told you to say the Scientology chat for when I'm here.
I'm so sorry, friend. I really do. I apologize. And by the way, this was the companion album. Do you want to know what book, Nemo? Battlefield Earth.
God damn it.
Yep. And by the way, who has seen Battlefield Earth? Because if you haven't, fuck. Please go watch it.
Cinematic masterpiece.
It's up there with The Room.
Matt, you said two of your favourite musicians were on that album.
Yeah.
After you'd listened to it, did they remain two of your favourite musicians?
Yeah, because I mean, that song is a little weird. They didn't compose the songs, but playing is just fine. It's just there's some weird shit. There's spoken word. There's some spoken word shit. There's a couple. They alternate between like big band and jazz fusion, and it's very strange. I mean, as one would expect from a companion jazz album to an L. Ron Hubbard science fiction book.
If you ask me what the 80s sounded like, that song is how I would describe it.
Thank you for calling the stream. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Hey, no, I didn't vote for Trump. I just wanted to tell you guys I follow you guys a lot, and thank you for what you guys do.
Well, thank you very much, friend. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a great rest of your night. Okay, bud.
Hey, and is it okay if I send you a message?
Well, sure. Or you could just why don't you just tell us what's your message, friend?
I've always watched you, Nemo, and Erika, and before I was a longtime Trump supporter, and you guys helped open my eyes up a lot.
Oh, well, I'm glad to hear that. Listen, I'm very, very happy that you watch us and that you would do that. Thank you.
I literally saw the invite from the notification on my iPad, and I was like, all right, let me check this out real fast, and I was just like, I wanted to call into the show. I really never had the balls to call into the show because I'm very nervous and about just things in general. And sorry if I'm a little nervous though.
You're doing great. You're great. You're not doing.
But
you're great, man.
I just feel like I'm stuttering and all that, which
you're not.
Which I shouldn't.
Dude, you're doing a great job. Please, you're doing great.
Can Can I just tell you something? I'm a super confident person, and the first time I came on one of these live streams and started talking, I could hear myself jittering in my voice.
Yeah.
Because this is not a normal thing to do. It's really not normal to talk in front of this many people, and I'm used to talking in front of lots of people. It's really nerve-wracking. So honestly, there's nothing wrong with being nervous in a new situation. Don't you give yourself some credit for being courageous.
Yeah, man.
But I will tell you guys this. When I'm going off topic, but I'm just gonna say this. When I do my paranormal investigations with my friends, my buddies are like, "Hey, Finman," and I'm like, "Hey, what's up?" And they're like, "Hey, we're gonna go in this area," and it's like different areas. I jump straight into the water into some other situations. I'm just like, I'm afraid to get my toes wet in that area.
Hey,
so
I totally get it, man. Everyone's got their different things. I really totally understand. I'm just very. I think all of us. I think I could speak for all of us when I say that we're all just very, very glad that you would choose us to listen to, and I'm really happy that we could have brought you some information that would help change your mind.
Yeah.
That makes us very happy.
And I watched you guys earlier when it was about the guy, when you said, I was watching earlier. You were like, hey, that guy can come to Boston. I'll show him around the corner. And I put the comment on. I said, are you gonna offer Novocaine? Novocaine. Yeah, I said, are you gonna offer the Novocaine as a free of charge?
Sure, absolutely. I'm a generous fellow. You know, gotta provide that absolutely provide that after the fact. But thank you. But if you don't mind, can I ask your first name? Just your first name. Do you mind?
My first name is Justin, by the way.
Justin. Well, thank you, Justin. I just wanted to say thank you very much for listening and for being out there. It's just
and I just wanted to throw out to Nemo. I'm sorry to hear about the loss that he had today or whatever it was. I heard about it on live earlier, so I just want to say I'm sorry to hear about that.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks,
Hey
Justin.
Nemo. Hey Nemo.
Yep.
Hey, you seem every time I watch you on Amanda's live, I watch you on Amanda's, I watch you on sometimes I see you on Ellie's live, and I see you reaming into those guys. I actually like that. I'm sometimes I'm sitting back on my tablet. I'm like, I'm gonna screen record this because Nemo's really grilling into these sons of bitches and all that. And I'm like, that's what I like.
Yeah.
So
I do
it's
need
kinda
to get angry more often. I think it seems to do well with most people.
Yeah, and it's like, and I'm actually gonna be honest with you and Matt. Like the first time, I think I've only been following you guys for the past maybe 6 months or so. My first 2 weeks that I saw you guys. I was like, I'm not trying to judge. I'm just gonna throw it out just the way I felt the first 2 weeks. Though I was saying to myself, I'm like, that guy Matt, he seems like he's an ass, and I'm like, that guy Nemo, I'm like, he seems like he's a jerk, and then I'm like, Justin, stop jumping to conclusion and sit back and watch the show, follow them for a while, and then have a judgment. So I'm like, now watching you guys for the past 6 months, I'm like, hey, they're pretty cool. They're pretty cool.
Awesome.
Well,
I don't know, Justin. Sometimes we should go with our first fit. No, joking.
Yeah. All right. No one asked the Brit. No one asked her for fucking.
Oh,
anything.
now the xenophobia
Nobody
comes
asked
out.
anything.
I see.
I've got to deal with you people all weekend. No one asked you. Okay? Do you know what they're Justin? You know what they're doing? They're fucking look at the screen. They're fucking colonizing us. That's what they're doing. Look at this. They've taken over the live and everything. Taking over Boston. What the fuck is going on here?
Hey, are you my buddy went to a Yankees and Boston game, and my buddy's he's a Boston fan, and his other buddy's a Yankees fan, and the guy that's a Yankees fan, he was like, hey Justin, you want me to bring you back a Yankees hat? I said, hey man, I swear to God, you bring me a Yankees hat, I'm going to wipe my ass with it and I'm gonna burn it.
Attaboy. There you go.
And then I was like, just bring me back a David Ortiz, and he's like, no.
Yes.
I was like, whatever.
Real quick before I let you go, you want to really irk your friend. You know when they built the new Yankee Stadium?
Oh yeah.
You know,
they put a Red Sox jersey into the cement foundation or whatever it was.
One of the workers who was a Red Sox fan hid,
Yep.
and they said that it was the curse. It was the curse David Ortiz, and they actually jackhammered it up to find the jersey because they were that superstitious about it, which I love that.
Yeah.
But anyways, Justin, I just want to tell you, even though we don't do a lot of friendlies, I actually really appreciate you calling, and I appreciate you telling us that, because sometimes I think we all need to hear that sometimes. And so I appreciate you letting us know. I really do.
I did not want to offend you guys.
No.
And my last few words before I go, I'm glad I voted for Kamala Harris, and if she was in office, we would not be in the situation that we are in now, due to this administration that's full of fuckery, and it's a tyrant. So
yeah.
So I'm not on the live now. If you could clip with what I said and send it to me, so I can check it out later, I would enjoy it.
Well, I'll tell you what, my friend. Lucky for you, everything is already recorded here on YouTube, and you can go back and watch it anytime you want. It's up publicly It's up and publicly available for you right here on the Tube page. So as soon as the live is done, you can go back and watch it. Okay.
Alrighty, man. Hey, I will try to call in just about probably not every night, just to check in with you guys.
Don't
If that's
call
okay
in.
with
Don't
you.
call in every night. But if you want to call in and check in every so often, Justin, you're more than welcome to. Okay, bud.
I'll say probably maybe every Friday or so or something like that.
Okay, friend. All right. Well,
But
we'll talk to you soon, man. I hope you have a wonderful weekend coming up. Okay.
see you later, Erica. See you later, Nemo, and you have a great weekend as well.
Bye, Justin.
Bye, Justin.
Bye. Bye.
Oh, I hope I didn't cut you off, Justin. But thank you, Justin. Thank you very much for the kind words. It means a lot. Thank you. Hey, speaking of folks who we talked, Buster over on the tube says, "Thank you for taking the time to chat. Much love." Of course, Buster, you're welcome. You know, I like I said, I know we don't do this very much, but we appreciate the kind words from some of you guys. It's very nice. Thank you. So, all right. I don't think we're gonna get any more Trumps. I don't know. Where are the Trump supporters? They're just gone. They're MIA.
Pretty much, yeah.
Do you remember how Trump supporters used to act like temporarily embarrassed billionaires?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It seems to have become more of a permanent embarrassment.
Yeah. And I think they're negotiating down the billionaires. They're like, oh, fuck, okay. Well, millionaires. I don't know. Maybe I can make rent.
This month.
Exactly. I have a couple things. Hold on. Jacob, thank you for the second Venmo. He said, they believe in God. That was a $5 laugh you just gave me. See, I appreciate that Jacob caught that and thought it was funny because that was from fucking multiple hours ago. I'm glad you caught that, Jacob, because I thought that was funny as hell. All right. Thank you for that. Catherine, thank you for the Cash App. You said, bring back Mamdani dance break tonight. Oh, yeah. Ooh. I'll have to find some. I'll have to find some. I'll have to find some like Arabic dubstep EDM stuff.
Something.
I can find
something really good.
Jennifer, thank you for the memo. You said, sending a small something to you as I've been stalking you for weeks. By just looking at what live you are active in, it has helped me find a plethora of new hosts to follow, and I've learned so much. Well, thank you for that. You are more than welcome to stalk away. That's one of those things where, yeah, that's something you will regret saying. Jacob, different Jacob, thank you for the memo. You said, to add to your chud comment, that works like a charm. These are inadequate men that are looking to be led by a man that is very clearly their superior, most likely very psychologically similar to cuckoldry. Yes, I actually do think that that's legit a thing. I mean, I feel like you might have been joking a little bit. I think that seriously there is like a psychological aspect to that is literally that.
Oh, sorry, go on, Nemo.
No, go ahead.
I definitely think that there's a tendency on the right to be amongst MAGA men to be overly concerned with what other men think is manly and to follow the orders of other men in a way that doesn't exist on the left. Like the left are about I'm gonna be my own person in my own way. The right are about there is a very specific way of of being masculine and being manly, and I'm going to let other people tell me what that is rather than defining it for myself.
Yeah, to that point, the right wing. So when you get into like theory behind, what is left wing, what is right wing, all that stuff. There are certain aspects that can be assigned to them. Not so much like, oh, I believe in this specific policy or whatever. One thing that you see a lot is that, generally speaking, this is general, broad, whatever, left wing is not big on hierarchy. It doesn't like hierarchy. Right wing loves hierarchy, loves like this chain of authority, right? There's a structure. And I think that it really kind of comes down to like how, I guess, there is ultimately a difference between like a liberal brain, a conservative brain, just to, I don't know, use really simple terms, where I think that the conservative brain is just more receptive to a hierarchy, an authority, I guess a mold that they can follow, right? I think that's something that is just kind of inherent within the right wing. I feel like with the left wing, that isn't as prevalent. It's not big on hierarchy, and it's not big on, this, I don't know, this like cutout, you must fit inside this, like, cookie cutter, whatever the fuck. Yeah.
Thank you for calling the stream. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Hello?
Hi, thanks for calling the stream. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
I do vote for Donald Trump. Why do you ask?
How old are you and what state are you in?
I am 37 years old and I am from India.
You're from, so do you live in India currently?
Oh, no, sorry. I was born in India.
Oh, okay. Do you live in the United States now?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Are you a U.S. citizen or can you vote here?
I don't know. I've never done it.
Okay. So how long?
What part of India?
I don't know. I forgot. I have dementia. I'm very sorry.
At 37?
Yes.
Yeah, we were about to go all down that little rabbit trail. Oh, what part of India? Oh, interesting. Peshawar province. Interesting. Okay. Can you speak the language for me? I'm just curious if you could tell me the ingredients to a peanut butter and jelly sandwich in that language. That'd be great.
Oddly, Nemo, I don't think he wanted to have that conversation with you.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I love it when people say they're from somewhere and then you ask them where they're from in that country and then they go off screen to Google somewhere. That's my favourite thing.
That's always good.
I spoke to a guy on live yesterday who was 18 and said that he'd been to Afghanistan doing missionary work.
Fucking A.
Stop it. Come on.
No, genuinely. And I was like, what year? And he said, last year. I went with my mum.
Stop it. Oh, boy. Thank you for calling the stream. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
I did not. My name is Nate, and I'm from Colorado. And I've been a fan of your guys' for a while. And I just wanted to do a quick shout out. I've been doing a calling campaign, a phone bank for a DSA candidate here in Colorado.
Okay.
Her name is Melat Kiros.
Could you
And I just wanted to tell.
wait, spell
I'm
her
sorry.
last name for us so we can find her. For sure.
Kiros.
Kiros.
And she's in Congressional District 1 here in Colorado.
Okay. So is she in the general?
So primaries right now,
primaries?
and the primaries are on June 30th.
Okay.
So if you're anywhere in Colorado and you're in Congressional District 1, she'd really appreciate your vote.
Okay. Well.
Yeah.
Cool.
So sorry, I didn't want to take up you guys' time. I know you guys have gotten a few friendlies, but didn't sound like you were getting too many Trump fans. So wanted to call in and give that candidate a shout out.
Nice.
I think we've well, you know what? I think we've got her right here. In fact,
Cool.
well, not the Act Blue. There, we got her up on the screen. So anyone who'd like to screenshot that and read all about her, and if that's somebody that you want to support and get behind, if she's DSA, I'm pretty sure the odds are very high that her views. I mean, if she's okay, that's all we need to know. There you go. There you go, right there.
She's been on. She was actually on Hassan's stream also. He supported her. He came. There was a big controversy actually about her recently. He came to Denver to do a rally with her, and the corporate billionaires here. His name is Anschutz. He owns a bunch of different venues here in Colorado, in Denver, when they canceled the day of. And so it was a big deal. We had a big protest down at the state capitol.
Actually, I'm pretty sure that my brother lives in Denver. I'm pretty sure that that's his district. I'm going to be seeing him in just a couple of days, and I'm going to make sure that he and his wife are voting for. Although odds are their politics. Their politics
vote for Diane DeGette.
No, yeah.
She's like the centrist, corporate Democrat that takes money from all the big PACs, and whereas Melat, she won't take a dime from big PACs, and she is against the genocide in Palestine, and she's for fair housing for everybody, and yeah.
Their politics are absolutely aligned with right here. My sister-in-law is Danish. She's Danish.
Nice.
Her mom was born and raised in Denmark. She spent her summers back home in Denmark. Like they are like, yeah. So don't worry. This is like right up their wheelhouse. And yeah, Nemo, you're looking at this map. Absolutely, they are in District 1. I can't wait to talk to them about a candidate like this. This is great. Thank you, friend. I appreciate you sharing this, and I hope that everyone helps out. Yeah.
I really appreciate what you guys do, for sure. And I've thought about calling in before, but you're always talking to Trump fans and don't really want to bother you. But just wanted to give a shout out to that candidate and tell people to vote for her.
Thank you, friend. I appreciate it. And listen, anyone who says with the people, not corporate PACs or APAC, and then Medicare for all, housing first, universal child care, and an arms embargo, sounds good to me, man. Sounds good to me. So good shit.
Oh yeah. Well, keep up the good work, guys. Thank you.
Love it.
Thanks, friend. Have a good night.
Bye-bye.
If you want to put that that screen cap on the screen, the map.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So in the event you are in the state of Colorado, and
here, hold on one second. Thank you for calling the stream. Did you vote for Donald Trump? Hello? Hello? I don't know what that was. Anyways, sorry, Nemo.
I'm pretty sure it was Hitler.
Yeah, probably.
So if you fall in this map, inside this map, it's kind of hard to see the. Oh, perfect. Yeah.
There you go.
So Denver plus surrounding areas, okay, and then it kind of goes up in there. If you fall inside there, go vote for her.
Yeah, that is it's pretty much a no-brainer. Like just looking at her endorsements and her policy positions, like that's pretty much a no-brainer. Here, this is her main page, guys. Screen cap this. It's Kiros, Kiros. Also, real quick, can I just say thank you to Just Gem, who became a super fan over here on TikTok. Not too often we get new super fans over here, but thank you. Appreciate you joining up. That's really cool. Guys, if we have any other Trump supporters who'd like to have a chat, you can hop in the box and have a conversation. I think this is a mistake. Anna's a friendly. Anna, you're a friendly.
Oh, sorry, Matt.
That's okay. I thought so. I realized after I clicked. Have a good night, friend.
Thanks. You too, guys.
All right.
Her website is kirosforco.com.
Yeah.
I fucking love that domain name. That's such a easy one to remember.
It is. Also, I'm just like, I don't normally comment on stuff like this. I'm just gonna tell you guys, like, what a genuine fucking smile and what warm fucking kind eyes that she has. Like, other than the fact that her policy positions are amazing and her endorsements and all that, I just get a really good vibe. Like that seems like a person that is actually like, I don't know how I'm like getting that from a fucking picture, but that I just know that she's I just fucking get like that's a good person. I'm so like, I know that's a silly thing to say. I know that's silly. I know that's just a silly thing to say, but what incredibly kind eyes and what a warm smile that is. Like I would be happy to hang out with her and be like, yeah, let's be friends, you know?
Yeah. Being endorsed by Bernie.
Also, I'd want to be friends because it'd be like, can you introduce us? Like,
right? See, cool. Like, that's the thing is that every time that I go to an airport, which is basically never, but anytime that I'm in an airport, I do kind of like in the back of my mind, I'll be like, am I about to see Bernie just hauling ass through this airport at some point? Because that's what he does. Like he doesn't fly private. He flies on whatever economy or whatever the fuck it is. And there's videos of him just, Bernie Sanders hunched over, but still trying to, I don't know, run. And part of me is scared if I were to ever actually meet him, because apparently he's kind of a dick. Like he's a grumpy guy. He has said that he's a grumpy guy.
He's a little prickly. I think he's a little prickly.
Yeah.
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 It's funny, Nemo. I thought about you today. I was having a conversation with one of my cousins, one of my first, about our place up in Maine, and we kind of unilaterally decided that we were going to buy a new coffee maker because our parents' generation, like we kind of despise the fact that they like good coffee, but they couldn't seem to like get a better coffee. Like we've just been and we're just like, well, we're just fucking tired of this, and we're taking matters. So we decided to buy a coffee maker today, a much better one. And it was my cousin and I talked to her about it, and I was like, well, I know that we unilaterally decided to do this, but I'm sure that our cousins would chip in. Like I'm sure that if I message the rest of the team, like they'll want to chip in on this because we are a coffee family.
Yeah,
we are a. I want to make that clear to fucking everybody. Like we will. I will tell you a story about the time where we almost died because we didn't have coffee on Christmas morning. Okay, like seriously, we're a coffee family. So, anyways, I sent them all a text today with a picture of the coffee machine, and I opened it with, "I am once again asking for your support." And I basically did a fucking Bernie.
Nice.
Yeah, it was it was great. I was really proud of myself, and of course they were all they were like, yes, we're absolutely on board. But fuck, it was really funny. One time, years ago, I want to say it was like 15 years ago now. We all ended up at my aunt's house for Christmas. And there was a fucking lot of us. There were too many of us in a house that only had 3 bedrooms and 1.5 baths. Like, it was not an ideal situation. And there's a lot of reasons why it ended up that way, but it ended up that way. Anyways, we were already in a super cramped situation with like 25 people staying in this house, basically, like everyone just fucking sleeping everywhere. And it was the result of someone else's house not being, I don't know, whatever. Anyway, but so Christmas morning fucking comes around, and everyone's kind of a little bit on edge. Everyone's a little prickly. You want to talk about prickly? Like, because no one's getting any sleep, and there's like waiting for the bathroom and all this different shit. And the coffee maker breaks.
Oh shit!
The coffee maker breaks, and I am fucking telling you that there was going to be an incident. I'm positive there's going to be an incident. So I was like, what, like people are not. So Christmas morning, and I fucking hopped on my phone, and I was like, pulled up Google Maps, and I felt terrible. I really did feel terrible. But there was a Dunkin' Donuts like 1.5 miles away that was open, and I went over there. I got 2 boxes of Joe. I got 2 of the big boxes of Joe. And I came back, and by the way, I tipped those people fucking extra. I felt terrible that they were working on Christmas morning, but I told them, I was like, I'm really glad that you guys are here. He's like, because you're basically helping me avoid a fucking disastrous international family incident right now. So I went back with the boxes of Joe, and literally to this day, my family will refer to it as the time Matthew saved Christmas. Like, that is awesome. That is legitimately how much like we need coffee in our lives, and like we are a coffee family. Don't say aw. It was a like we were on a razor's fucking edge. Like, it was gonna go bad. Okay? This was not an awe situation. This was a fighting for our fucking lives, and I needed to make a decision, like, in the moment.
There's that part in Christmas Carol, like, whenever it's right before Scrooge decides to be nice, and he's like, oh my God! What? Oh God, no, please, I'm sorry. I swear to God. I watched the one of A Christmas Carol where it's Patrick Stewart.
Oh.
So Patrick Stewart did it. It was one of them. It was legit movie, and I mean, I know that there's like 1,000 of them. He was in it, and I just so happened to watch that one as a kid because that was the one that was on, and holy fuck, did it traumatize me. Because the ghost of Christmas Yet to Come, like the future ghost, is not like other ones. Like, normally it's just, it looks like the Grim Reaper. This thing was like as tall as a fucking telephone pole, and then had the creepy cloak situation, and then had some scary cat eye looking things. And man, that one, I had some nightmares on that one.
I do believe that I remember that version. Yes, Muppet Christmas Carol is absolutely goated. In fact, we should try to do like a like a group watch of that this year or something like that. That'd be a lot of fun.
Can I say something controversial?
No.
Okay.
You better not. You better not shit on Patrick Stewart.
No,
I wasn't
you
going
are,
to.
you are
she wasn't.
English.
No, she wasn't going to shit on Patrick Stewart. I know what she's going to say. Fine, say it.
You don't know what I was going to say.
Say it.
You think you know what I was going to say. I was going to say A Christmas Carol isn't even Charles Dickens' best book. Actually, you thought I was going to shit on coffee.
No, I thought you were going to shit on a Muppet Christmas Carol.
Oh, no, I wasn't going to do. Why would I do that?
I don't know, Erika, because you said you had a controversial opinion. I mean, like, saying that that's not necessarily Dickens' best work, fine, that's actually arguable. I mean, we could. That's fine. Yeah, sure. What are you going to say? Tale of Two Cities?
No.
David Copperfield? What?
It's a toss-up between Bleak House and Little Dorrit.
Okay, now I know why you said
God,
that.
can you be
Jesus Christ?
Can you be any more English right now? Holy shit.
See? Comments are saying I was going to say Bleak House.
So I found it. That's what that thing looked like. Now imagine seeing that shit when you're like, I don't know, 7, 8 years old. I know it looks like in hindsight, it definitely looks like a fucking, oh shit, Star Wars.
What?
Original Star Wars. Little gremlin looking fuckers that
Ewoks?
have the
Ewoks.
No, not. I'm sorry.
The
Ewoks.
Jawas. The Jawas.
Jawas. That's
Jawas,
it. Jawas.
Yeah.
Can I say Bleak House should absolutely be Nemo's favourite Charles Dickens book? Without a shadow of a doubt. And anyone who knows Dickens will know why.
Real quick, thank you, Jacob. It says for the blue app, it says, I'm once again asking for your support. Please give me the window seat. It's pretty good. That's some burning on an airplane for you. I mean, I could see that. I could see that, Erika. I could see that.
I bet you don't know why, though. Why Bleak House should be Nemo's favourite.
Why it should be his favorite?
Specifically Nemo's.
Specifically Nemo's. I mean, I know the story. I read it. It's been a while since I read it, but I remember the story. But why are you?
There is a law writer in Bleak House who has the most exquisite handwriting, and he goes by the name Nemo.
Really?
Yeah. That's how I knew that Nemo meant no one, was because I'd read Bleak House.
I don't remember that. That's okay. Yeah, I do. No, I don't remember that detail from the book. Absolutely not.
Well, that's if anyone doesn't know the story of Bleak House, there's been this ongoing trial, well, kind of civil trial over inheritance, and it's been going on for like, I don't know, 100 years or something. It's been going on for a really, really long time. And all of the time they get these new people that are supposed to have inherited this money. And every time they stake their entire future on the fact that they're going to inherit this fortune. And no one ever ends up inheriting it, because it is just, the trial is kept in court. The case is kept in court and put off and put off for such a long time that nobody ever gets this money, and it's all based around this trial. And there are all of these relationships around what's going on in the trial. I won't tell you the ending of it. I would say, if you read it, don't read the trial bits. They're the most boring. The relationships around the trial are the
But
most
it's all about the legal system in Victorian England, Erica. God,
Shall I spoil it for you?
Everyone gets everything that they want, and everything is happy, and the ending is everything is fine.
No. Because it's Charles Dickens.
No
That
way.
is not what happens.
You mean a book that was published in 1853 has a bleak ending?
Wait a second. The title of the... Oh, wait.
They find out that all the money has been spent on the court proceedings and there's nothing left to inherit. Is what they find out, that the equivalent of millions and millions and millions of pounds has been spent on legal proceedings and there's nothing left to inherit. And this trial has ruined the lives of hundreds of people.
Like, I know that people will romanticize different periods of time, and like they'll romanticize Victorian England or like the antebellum South or all that shit, and it's really just down to like fucking the clothing. That's what it is. That's what it is. It's always the clothing. Okay, there's nothing else in any of that you fuckers care about. It is the clothes. You want to just dress up as it, and you'll get tired of it in 20 minutes, unless you're a woman, in which case you will get tired of it both like 5 seconds after the corset is fully tightened, because holy shit. I know there's like a romanticization of these different periods, but also as shitty as right now is, because right now is very shitty, man, is it so much better. Because like, imagine being in that time period, having to deal with all the horrible things going on then, and then your form of entertainment is a book, right? Because that's all you got, books. And it all of them end fucking horribly.
Literally.
Like Brothers Grimm, every single one of them. Just, yep. No, there is no happily. No, huh? No.
Can I just add to that a little bit? That's your form of entertainment if you have to be upper middle class or upper class. But if you're working class, you never learnt to read or write, so you can't even partake in the major form of entertainment in terms of consuming it. You definitely can't partake in creating it because you can't, because you never learnt to. And so you're forced to listen to other people's renditions of said books that might be what the book said, but could be just what that person made up.
Wow, that just makes it so much worse. Yeah.
I mean, it's just awful. Also, Rika just said in the chat, childbirth. I mean, you like any type of that, any type of potential surgery, I mean, fuck. Like, I don't know. There's just a million different things.
I had to explain. We were talking about the census the other day in class, because we were talking about obviously one of the things I teach is religion, and we were looking at the changing face of religion in the UK. And I was talking about like the 1801 census. And I asked the kids, why in 1801 did they have to go round to people's houses and ask them for the information to fill in the census rather than people filling it out for themselves? And in previous years, somebody's always got it that most people could not read or write. And so sending them a form to fill out would be useless. And so this year, no one, not one.
Damn.
Why are you bad at your job, Erica?
Oh, someone else should have taught them that.
Thank you for calling the stream. Did you vote for Donald Trump? I do think that that's really funny. I do, but unfortunately, that gets us a copyright thing. So
have you
sorry.
seen there's a video, I think Hassan had posted it on his TikTok. There is a compilation of there's this woman who her whole thing, and I mean props to the commitment, because damn, her whole thing, she calls into Dean Withers' show.
Oh my god.
And she belts that song. Now, she's actually like, she got some pipes on her. Like, I mean, she got a nice voice, but the amount of times that she does it.
I saw a clip. I know who you're talking about because I saw a clip of this. And Dean, like, pulls at whatever to talk to whatever. And she does it. And Dean's like, he's like, what the fuck? He's like, we vetted you. You have posts going back weeks. Like, what the fuck? He was like, really, I was like, and I was like, who the fuck? Like, she's making, like, multiple accounts and, like, backdating and doing posts and like, shit. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Like, I don't know how she does it. I don't know if she's like buying hacked accounts or something so she can, it has like a history or what. I don't know. I don't know how she's doing it, or if she is just genuinely that committed to building puppet accounts.
Hang on, some people in the comments are saying she had a whole choir today. Like she's planning.
We're gonna need to.
She had a choir?
Hold on. Let's see here.
Thank you, Hector Raiders.
Hector Raider. Hello, Hector Raiders. Hello, friends. Do all the good things. Appreciate it.
Did you just call him Hector?
I did.
Oh.
I don't see. Sometimes they come in. Sometimes they come in, and that's what they say. That's why I say that. I don't see it on his TikTok, Nemo. But
What, the choir thing?
Well, or just any like a I knew the compilation of the
Oh yeah.
Let's see.
Apparently, Dean reposted it rather than posted it.
Really?
Did you see Dean on Jubilee when somebody said, I did think you were human when you cried after Charlie Brown died."
Yes.
Oh yeah. That, oh my god, that Jubilee one, damn. We're cooked. We are cooked.
Oh, that was rough.
Welcome to Sports Trump Brooklyn.
We are Charlie Kirk. We carry the flame. We'll fight for the gospel.
I'm not
we'll
Charlie Kirk.
honor his name. We are Charlie Kirk. His courage, our own.
No, frankly, Mar, we're not Charlie Kirk. Stop. How long are you gonna keep this up? How long are you gonna keep this up, Mar? I'm going crazy. Every day I wake up to a new video on my For You page with 5 more billion views and like 3 trillion likes to somebody singing Charlie Kirk. Mar.
I think that's got to be a
You're
bit.
banned.
It's got to
You're
be.
banned, Mar. You're banned.
It's got to be, right? Is
It's
this
got
her?
to be a bit. Otherwise, he'd mute her when she was singing.
Oh, well, I mean, he normally does. Like, he normally cuts her off pretty quick.
Wait, here.
Command you sport Trump.
What's up, little bro? Why have you been bullying my cousin Liv? I'm so confused.
Ew, bruh. Liv sucks. Listen.
Oh wait, that's not. Oh, I thought that was another. Wait, does he sing again? What? Oh. She just keeps doing it. This is funny. So she keeps posting these clips. Okay, I want to see the one with the choir, quite frankly. Huh.
Yeah, that is the one that I'm most interested in. Because, like, I watched the compilation, and, I mean, it is literally just her kind of doing that over and over. Which, again, good voice, but also, yeah.
I mean, yeah, I guess. I mean, at some point, she's got almost 300,000 followers. I mean, hey, good for her. I guess she found her little niche there. So good for her.
So to everybody that's talking about the choir, where is this posted? Because like I don't see it on Dean's page. I'm Googling, or not Googling. I'm on TikTok just searching like Dean Marr choir. Someone help me out here.
I would think if it was only yesterday or today that it happened, it might not have been posted yet. I think people are saying they saw it live.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. I tried to do a quick search for it, but I didn't see it. Yeah. Well, guys, I don't know. I guess we're probably not getting any other. We're probably not getting any Trump supporters over here. I guess not. I did want to say thanks again to Wesley for the super chat. This is MAGA have brains. Do you have a source for that? No. And to Deb, says there is no Scrooge, but Alistair Sim. I mean, if you know, you know. I mean, and I will show you his face, and you'll be like, oh yeah, that is. I mean, if you watched this version growing up, which I definitely saw a number of times in addition to the other ones, but it would be this one. There you go.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That is damn. Scrooge looks scary.
Yeah, they colorized it too. It was originally in black and white. So I bet Erika watched that one growing up.
I don't remember it being a huge thing when I grew up, to be honest. And I don't remember it being a huge thing till the Muppets Christmas Carol. I think we were more likely to have it read to us than watch it on TV when I was a kid. We read it at school.
Yeah, I read it in school too.
I think it's the only Dickens that is really common to read in school until A-level English, because it's quite accessible. Dickens is quite inaccessible generally.
When I was trying to find that picture that I sent you,
yeah,
I like Google has related pictures, and this movie is like nightmare fuel. Because it's not even just that. Like, this is Ghost of Christmas Past, which looks fucking terrifying.
All right. Trigger jump scare. I don't know. Jump scare one or whatever. All right, let's see here. Come on. Come through. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
All right.
Like, so okay, that's the thing that traumatized my little kid me. Like seeing that, and I was like, I don't know, 7, 8 years old. Okay, definitely looks like a Jawa. In hindsight, at the time, was not thinking looks like a Jawa. Was thinking, oh God, what's going on? Now that's supposed to be the only scary one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Ready.
Ghost of Christmas Past.
All right, ready for the next one? Here we go.
Look at that shit.
The fuck?
Ghost of Christmas Past is supposed to be like innocent looking, you know? Not I'm about to drain your blood.
It's worse. I agree, it's worse.
He's looking like he's about to engage in an English Civil War battle. Like that's what I'm getting from him. Like he's definitely a cavalier and not a roundhead, is all I'm saying.
Someone says, Nemo, I think you're still terrified.
I mean, yeah. Like when I first saw the first one, there was definitely like a latent part of my brain that was like, oh fuck.
Yeah, that's a good one, honestly. Wow. Amazing.
If you were gonna be if you were gonna be a ghost of Christmas past, Christmas present, or Christmas future, which one would you be and why? Sorry, maybe that's too much for this time.
Well,
I mean,
I didn't think about that for a second. Also, this is from our one of our mods over on the tube, Brett, with our friend Laura Loomer as Jigsaw, like we were talking about earlier, which is funny. That's a very good illustration of exactly what I was talking about, especially with the chin. So, thank you, by the way. I think, Erika, that I would want. I think, like, at first, like, you know, first thought, Christmas future would be better because you get to be the closer. You get to come in and you get to like really fuck that shit up. You know, oh, Christmas past, oh, Christmas present. Fuck that. Here's what's gonna fucking happen. Shape the fuck up. I kind of like that. So that would be I'd do Christmas future.
Yeah. Yeah. I am pretty sure I would definitely not be Christmas present just because of those two little demon looking kids that show up when Christmas present is about to dip out because he's like all gray and old. He's like, this is need, this is want, or whatever the fuck he said. Bruh. It doesn't matter what version of Christmas Carol it is, those kids are always fucking terrifying. And there's no way I want to be within, like, I don't know, hand distance. No, fuck that. Nuh-uh.
So what's your answer? So
I feel like I think I would probably go Christmas past.
All right. Okay. Okay, there you go, Erika. There are your answers. What would you do?
I'd be Jacob Marley, mate. I'd be rattling my chains and telling Scrooge what a see you next Tuesday he's been.
Yeah, but then if you're Marley, then you're stuck too. That's no good.
I don't mind being stuck if I can, just call someone a prick.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I'm a doorknob. You're a prick. Look at my chains. Yours a worse, bitch.
Courtney said true. Courtney said true Scorpio. Correct. Correct.
All right, guys. We're getting close to 2. I think we should call it. We should call it up. So, guys, please make sure that you are subscribed over on the Tube. Oh, one more time. Thank you to Wesley over on the Tube. Says Scrooge has the best Ghost of Christmas Future. That is actually a really. That's a cool. That's a cool one. I agree that that's a neat. It's like a neat concept. Here, real quick before we go, make sure.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Oh man, yeah, it really should. You should see Scrooged. It's great. Bill Murray.
I mean, Bill Murray's always great.
It's really cool because Bill Murray is he's a television executive, and they're putting on a production of A Christmas Carol, and there's a lot of meta type stuff before we knew what meta was. But anyways, he's like monitoring the broadcast, and then that shit happens.
Yo.
Yeah. It's a neat like I said, it's a neat concept, and anyways, it's some cool shit. Scrooge
it's like
is
the Ring before the Ring.
Yeah. It's good. Bobcat Goldthwait is in it, and some other folks, and it's Scrooge is good. I would say Scrooge is right behind Muppet Christmas Carol. Like if we're talking about non like full on dramatic like productions of like Muppet Christmas Carol and Scrooge are excellent representations, I think, of it that are presented in a different way that's fun. If we're gonna go stray off the beaten path a little bit, right? All right. So make sure you're subscribed over on the Tube, not just to me but to Nemo as well. His ad is down there in the description of the video. Erika's is too. You can subscribe to her as well. Over here, please make sure that you're following everybody. This is my main, and that's Nemo's main. Erika here she's got a private account, but if you follow her and you're not a total fuckwit, she might accept you as a follower.
This is also my main, by the way. I do have a couple of others floating around.
They're floating around. We appreciate everyone offering their additional support. If you guys want to do that, you're always welcome to via links in our bios over here or links in the description over on the Tube. Want to say that just a couple of days left, basically like 4 days left. If you want to get in on the Victory Fund donation that we're going to make for the mugs, tank tops, and T-shirts that are in Erika's shop, it's number one in my link tree. Is that if you buy one of those items, 50% of the proceeds we are donating to the Victory Fund. We're going to give you guys a tally here coming up in just a couple of days at the end of the month. I'm super excited, and we're going to make a video. We're going to tag TPA. It's going to be fucking great. He's going to lose his shit because we're going to make that donation in the name of Charlie Kirk.
I just want to make clear we're not Charlie Kirk.
So that's I think those were all the ones I had on my side. Nina, do you have any more to read off over on your end?
No, I'm caught up.
Okay. In that case, Oh. Let's see here. Okay. Well, let's see here. Pickles is live, Nemo. Do you think you might go to Pickles, or do you think you will go? Because I also see that Danielle is live and Joey's live. We did go to Joey last night, but I don't know. What are you thinking?
I think that we should definitely raid Pickles because he's still rebuilding his account because his main got nuked. He's on this is his new main, so even if y'all are about to go to sleep, just go over there, make sure you're following him right quick, and then go to sleep if y'all about to hop off. But yeah, let's raid Pickles.
All right, let's raid Pickles. Let's go say hello to him. I put it up. He's on the dark_pickles. There you go. Also, just keep an eye out for where Nemo is at. As the night goes on. There's odds are you might see him with Pickles. You might see him with Danielle. You might see him. There's a number of other places. The best way that you're going to know where Nemo ends up later on, especially after I'm going to bed here in a little bit, is to be in the Discord. So I strongly recommend you guys join up on the Discord, which there are links in both of our link trees, permanent links that don't expire. So you can join up on the Discord. All you have to do is just verify yourself and you're in. It's pretty easy. That way you get announcements when Nemo pops up on other panels, which is great because he's probably got like 5 or 6 hours left in him at this point. So the fuck. Just saying.
Yep.
All right. Let's we're gonna shuffle off here. We're gonna go see Pickles, and then we'll see you tomorrow afternoon with Erika.